Precious Channel, it's your friend Jeffrey K. Horkins. I'm joined by a raft of motherfuckers who I will now introduce. Acquisitions Intoxicated Brewmaster Eric Benson, soon to be my defeated foe.
You keep talking all day.
To his right is my good friend Francisco Kiko Villaseñor. He is going to teach us how to play Infinity on terrain that my friend Lane makes.
That's
and
me.
It's currently on Kickstarter under TinkerTurf. So go into your dealio, because I saw you at your booth at PAX South, and I saw people coming with, flocking, right, with enthusiasm.
They were enthusiastic.
They can still smell the laser cut.
Indeed, you can. I think you can all smell the laser cut right now.
Right now, yes.
Yeah.
So we are making
actually.
TinkerTurf, which is this pre-printed, full-color die-cut terrain product.
Okay, so this is not a sticker.
It is not a sticker. It comes out of the box basically like a board game component. You're going to take it, you're going to punch it out like you do any board game component, and then you're going
Or
to...
in my house,
go on.
that is a task for daughters exclusively.
Oh, this is a Ronya sort of situation.
Yeah, exactly.
Got it.
So that's how it works in my house. It may work differently in your house.
Every house has their own way of running.
No,
that
exactly.
sounds perfectly reasonable. So after it is punched out by whomever,
Yeah.
then you're going to take and assemble it in pretty simple ways. And we've got an example of this up on the Kickstarter right now. But you will either slot pieces together, like you could see, I don't know how far, slot pieces together, like you could see here. And it all, because it is essentially cardboard, goes together with white craft glue. We use one called Tacky Glue. Elmer's works really good as well.
Sure.
So after it's all put together, you're going to have modular pieces like this, one right here, or like this ladder that we have here, or the cover, or the tops. And then they reconfigure as you need them to for the battlefield. So this set is sci-fi focused. We made it thinking about Infinity or 40K or Necromunda or other games like that. We're obviously going to play Infinity on it today.
Yeah. Nerd shit.
Nerd shit.
Yeah.
Exactly. And once it's all together, it reconfigures as you need it. Once it breaks down, though, it actually gets pretty compact. What's on the table here in this direction is about 2/3 of our starter set, which is called the Sector Meritus base set. This goes down into a box. It's about 12 by 12 by 8 to 10 inches deep, pretty conveniently. And it's cardboard, so it's pretty light. The stuff's also pretty sturdy, so if you pick... You could hurl it about.
I have to test it.
Yeah, no, by all means, test it.
Yeah, I want to test it too to get rid of some,
Well, no, I need that
Terrain.
so that I can destroy you.
Yeah.
Here, no, don't take my cover away.
Is this the portion of the game where you guys set up the terrain to your liking?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Generally.
No, here, let me move this back over here. But you know how it is.
Oh yeah, let me stack this up all the way here.
But I'm saying that sometimes if you have a piece of cardboard, and I've put a lot of cardboard tabs into shit.
Fair.
Right? And it's just like, I'd be like, oh, okay, well, I'd be afraid to touch that or shift it or move it, which would affect the utility of it. But that has not been my experience after having thrown it around several times.
Yeah, it's fairly sturdy stuff. They call it chipboard. It is cardboard. It's dense cardboard, really high-end board game material. So all of the sheets are 2 millimeters thick, and in a lot of the cases, like I don't know if you can see here well, but this is 2 layers thick here. 2-ply, indeed. And we do that. You'd layer that together and put some dots of glue on it. We do that to get these sort of inset details. But then also, it's just a sturdy piece at the end of it. Like that guy's got heft.
Oh yeah.
Relative to a piece of cardboard.
Well, it's not going anywhere.
It is not. Unless you want it to, then you can put it there.
And it'll stay.
You're a grown adult. You can pick it up.
Exactly. But you had other sets. So this right here, I feel like I get the vibe of this one. Mm-hmm. But you had other sets. Oh, they might not be able to see it. So back here you have something like a grav train type scenario.
Yeah, so this guy in the back is actually a stretch goal right now. What's in front of it is a good portion of the base set, and I'll show what's left over that. This guy back here is the rail station, and it is this giant depot with the stuff hanging off it, and the platforms up top, and the ladders. Like, this is a big centerpiece structure, obviously. Yeah. And it comes with a bunch of straight maglev track, and then curved maglev track as well. And then these cargo cars and the stuff that goes on them. And if we are lucky enough to get there, we've got other stretch goal cars planned that we'll do in this one, or we'll do them in the future. So
cool.
Hopefully we can get there.
But you had another set altogether that was not sort of in this thing. It looked to me like it was something in the like a cyberpunk vein almost.
Yeah. So
like actual buildings as opposed to
So the set
industrial.
we have after this, and I'm going to show some of that a little bit later on, probably when we're doing between scenarios.
Yeah.
Set we have after that is sort of like a sci-fi hab block type of thing. So modular building pieces that stack up. Lots
neon
of
signs,
neon signs, that sort of thing. It's our most in concept set right now. So what I'll be showing will be raw cardboard pieces, but you get the sense of the form of it, and it looks really cool on the table.
So before we have Keek crack into some of the really cool concepts in Infinity, how did you do like these surfaces here, like the multi-layer surfaces? I mean, my understanding is that those actually got 3D modeled.
Yeah, so I got a AAA background, and so I do things in 3D when I'm engineering in the first place. So really what I did is started building this stuff with 2mm sheets in 3D in the first place to figure out the type of forms you can make. And funny enough, I mean, I've been in AAA for 20 years now. We use a lot of the same techniques that we used to use trying to get interesting polygonal shapes just in a low poly work back in the day. So you're taking something that needs to ostensibly be a little bit simpler and trying to suggest a more complex shape out of it.
Yeah, it's almost like a surface map, right?
Yeah, I employed a lot of that old stuff in here. And so we build it that way, and then there's a long process to convert it into curves, which are going to go to a manufacturer to get stamped out.
And stuff.
My version of it is we make all the curves, print the stuff out, laminate it on the cardboard, laser cut it. I spend a lot of time over a laser getting this stuff to show form right now.
Yeah.
But then the final thing will come, as we said, die cut.
Coolio.
Yeah.
All right, Keekerzord. Are you ready to
show me how
create
to
the preconditions
Yeah.
For victory?
I'll do my best.
All right.
So we're going to be playing Infinity. We will be playing the first couple of scenarios of Operation Ice Storm, which is Infinity's 2-player starter set.
It's basically a starter box, right?
Starter box. It comes with a very good list of simplified rules to get you started, and it ramps up complexity as you play the individual scenarios. The core system itself is D20. Each model will have a list of stats. The interesting thing about Infinity that makes it different from other war games is AROs, which are actions that the player who's not currently
Your opponent.
an active turn can actually play the game while the active turn is happening.
Right.
So typically in a war game, a player goes, then the other player goes, and then you swap back and forth. But Infinity is super interesting that any model that can see another model that is currently acting can affect that model's action.
Exactly.
So it's an interesting strategic element where you are placing models on your turn in hopes of being able to react on your opponent's turn.
Right.
So you're setting them into a fortunate position. They can see the battlefield, and any of your opponent that he can see move, he gets to take a shot off at.
Right. So it's very cinematic.
It's very cinematic, yeah.
Because we had a chance to check it out. I mean, I had a chance to check it out at your house months and months ago.
Yeah.
And how effortlessly it creates movie scenes.
Yeah.
And obviously we're going to get some assistance here, but how quickly it creates movie scenes where you have this like shitty unit that for some reason cannot die.
Just pulls it off.
Yeah.
I mean, he is dodging.
Yeah.
Bullets are bouncing off his armor.
Exactly. No, exactly. So you will see. You haven't had a chance to see
I've been
how
so
it works,
excited to play
but
this.
it's basically like punching each other in the face with dice. It's a lot of counter.
Over and over and
it's a
over
lot
and
of
over and
counter
over.
rolls. Right?
Yeah,
Well, there is
so
face-to-face, right? Like, that's a term.
That's the other interesting thing is not only is the inactive player performing actions that are affecting the active player, but he's also countering with dice rolls.
Right.
So a lot of the dice rolls that happen in Infinity are face-to-face.
Right.
So you're both trying to hit a target number.
Oh, that's great.
Price is Right style. So it's not a pass-fail thing. You are trying to
Get
hit that
closest.
target number as close as
That's-
possible without going over.
That's how
That's
Corvus
great.
Belli describes it.
Yeah.
Price is Right style. It's in the book.
PIRS.
And if your roll is closest to that target number, and it's higher than your opposing player's roll, you win. So you end up getting the shot off
Yeah.
and
There's
affecting
lots
the
of
other
tug of
player.
war.
And
Yeah,
what's
Lots
great
of
is there's
tug of
no
war.
downtime, right? You're not sitting there for 20
No.
minutes while your opponent is.
And the interesting balance is in favor of the active player. Each weapon has a burst value, and in the active turn, the burst value is 3. So the active player is rolling 3 d20 versus the inactive player,
one
who
shot,
the
yeah.
arrow, he's got a single shot.
Exactly.
He's rolling 1 die.
It isn't like a full turn, but
Right.
they're
Yeah.
reacting in real time.
Right.
That's basically the gist. Each model will be generating an order, and unlike other war games, you don't activate individual models and performing the tasks one by one. Each model will generate an order,
which is a resource.
Which is a resource that you can spend on any of your models.
Yeah, so you could charge one model with 4 orders if you really
Yeah, you can spend your entire turn positioning a single model.
Yep.
Now, if you lose a model, they don't generate an order.
Right.
So as the game progresses, your order pool typically gets smaller.
Right.
And you have to make
tough choices.
Yeah.
Tough choices. So we will start. We'll start with scenario 2. Typically, scenario 1. Scenario 1
is for
in
babies.
Operation Ice
Well,
Storm.
I heard
is
scenario 2 was just, it basically was titled Eric Kills Jerry. Like, from
that
the
might
box.
be the Spanish translation,
Yeah.
but that's not what was printed in the book that I have. We'll start with 3 grunts
Okay.
and a lieutenant model.
Okay.
So in order to figure out deployment,
Yeah.
you will be making a willpower check
Okay.
using your lieutenant's willpower.
So that's the whip.
The whip. Jerry's is a 13. Yours is a
12.
right. So your target number is 12. Jerry's number is 13. Jerry is playing the nomads. They're the spacefaring faction.
Basically, they're living, born and die
In
space. Basically on aircraft, like massive vessels.
Right.
I read a lot of this lore. I'm very excited about it.
Jerry's dice rolls will be in red. Eric's will be playing Pan-Oceania or Pan-Oceania. I'm not exactly certain what the proper pronunciation
enough,
is.
yeah.
And they are the main power on Earth currently.
Love it.
Shan. I've always wanted Shan.
So Jerry has to roll a 13 or under.
I rolled a 12.
Auspicious start.
Very good. And Eric's looking at a 12 or under. That's a 9.
That's a 9.
So Jerry rolled higher without going over.
Without
his
going
target
over.
number.
Going over.
Because if you do go over, it's an auto fail.
Yeah.
So Jerry can decide whether he deploys first or Eric deploys
I will
first.
go ahead and deploy first.
You
Okay.
would.
Okay. Seems like you. Now, so we're looking over here. What are the deployment rules?
Yeah.
We'll just say behind the train.
Okay. And then any place I want?
Yeah.
Great looking deployment line.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Man. Who made that?
Now, does this lieutenant have to be within a certain radius of these other guys?
Oh, that's
No.
a good question.
The lieutenant does not have to be within range of any of his dudes.
I'm already trying to see where I can get line of sight.
no,
on
yeah,
this.
you
That's
have to.
crazy.
Actually, now I'm going to also.
Yeah, right.
What a delight.
What a fantastic use of terrain.
Unlike other war games, Infinity requires a lot of dense terrain.
Yeah.
Because if any model can see any other model, they can react.
Exactly. So the game demands that
Right.
it be in a dense. It's designed to simulate urban skirmishes, basically, right?
In an ultra sci-fi futuristic.
Oh yeah.
way.
Let's see.
Yeah.
These are the most normal units you're likely
Yeah.
to see.
Yeah.
There are also
Everything else gets crazy, right?
there are also werewolves with shotgun. Let's just say that that's
Put it
out
out
there.
Are there really?
Oh,
God, that's great.
yeah, there really are. All right, here. So they are deployed.
Okay. So then do I just counter deploy? Essentially?
You deploy.
Yeah.
The apprehension is already upon him.
Oh no, I can already.
know.
I can
I'm
already.
I'm
feel
not
it.
biased, actually. I'm next to you, so I'm already siding.
It happens
Eric, this is-
automatically.
I'm sorry.
Well, no. It's like for me, what I need is some of this terrain is delicious.
Yeah.
So like half cover. So Keek, in terms of the terrain, that's going to add to the difficulty, basically.
Yeah. So when you're determining your target number for your ballistic skill when you're shooting somebody,
BS.
your BS skill, you will factor in the range as well as whether or not the target is in cover.
Yeah. Okay. So just being in cover is a flat 4.
All modifiers for target numbers
Yeah.
are in 3s.
Oh, jeez.
okay.
It's just a matter of how many 3s you
Yeah.
get.
Correct.
And there's a max of 12, though, right? Or something?
Right, but it's very
Very
rare
hard to get that.
I've never come in.
Yeah.
No one's
into
ever
that
heard
situation.
of it.
Yes.
Actually done.
In myth and legend,
So-
there was one.
Say that your
maintained.
target is there's a range template here. If your target is between 16 and 17 inches, that's a -3 penalty
Yeah.
to your roll. And if that target is also in cover, it's an additional -3.
Exactly.
So your BS skill of 13 would go from a 13 to a 7. So you'd be trying to roll a 7 or under.
I see. So each of those negatives goes toward the skill number
The
itself.
target number that you're
And
trying
then
to
I'm
roll.
trying to roll that number, but not over. And it's getting harder and harder because that number threshold is down here. So one of the other things that is interesting about this game, at least in terms of like the basic weapons, so those guys have combi rifles?
Yeah, we got combi
So the
rifles.
combi rifle is +3 to any target that's within 16 inches.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, it gets worse and worse by 3s after that. But it's all purely about range. So that's one of the things. One of the ways they balance it. Like shotguns are super fucking rad.
Yeah.
Right. When
Here.
you're that close.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
typically,
You get right on the
typically
doorstep.
0 to either 8 or 12 inches, you are +6 to your roll.
Yeah. So it's you get 2
Yes,
bonuses
yeah.
right out the gate.
Life is good.
So Kiko, now it's my turn.
Correct. So we'll be starting with lieutenants and grunts. So the interesting about the lieutenant is that he generates a regular order and a lieutenant order.
Right.
The thing about Infinity is you want to hide your lieutenant.
It's like a king.
Yeah. So he's like a king. You don't lose the game immediately, but
It sucks.
It's a
it
detriment.
sucks.
But you lose 2 action tokens,
orders,
right?
You do, but if your lieutenant died in a previous turn, when your active turn comes around and you generate orders, each of your models
they're
generates
irregular.
in
Yeah.
a regular order.
That's right.
And a regular order can only be spent on the model that generates it.
Oh, so basically like any other fucking game.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
your
The
leadership.
penalty in
Exactly.
Infinity.
Your penalty for letting that guy is
Welcome
you
back
gonna play.
to normal.
Is you
You know those other games you decided not to play? Now you're playing them.
Exactly.
It's a nightmare.
So typically you would, in secret, when you're list building, figure out a lieutenant model.
Yeah.
And you would not spend your lieutenant order until you absolutely need to, because then there's a giant red flag over this model. and
Dude, that is
so
so
cool.
Your opponent
I can't
will
even
wanna kill
imagine
that
how
model, yeah.
pleased you must
Yeah,
be.
yeah, right.
So,
That reveal
so
has to
not
be great.
Yeah, exactly. So not necessarily your lieutenant.
No, you can have a grunt that has the lieutenant stat that you built into this list, and it might just be some scrub in the back.
So hiding them
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
good. Okay. Now, but am I correct in saying, hey, if I use a token for a movement order, everybody gets to go?
No, that is in advanced rules. If you're playing with sectorial and link teams, and,
Oh, there we go.
yeah,
Okay,
you have
so
to
those-
build. You have to build specifically to have groups of models that work together.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Those don't appear in Operation Ice Storm, but they do in most
Operation
regular
Air Kills
play.
Jerry.
So in this scenario, I'm going to be investing individual tokens in characters.
You'll be
Yep.
single models to perform regular actions.
All right. Now,
so-
why don't you go into the regular action?
Okay, so when you spend an order, you typically get 2 skills when you spend those orders, and those skills are divided up into basically a move and then an action.
Right.
Actions can be a ballistic skill attack, you want to shoot somebody, a close combat, you want to stab somebody.
Is it just
You can move and then dodge.
Right.
Okay.
So basically, that is you are trying to get to a position. You don't want to stop and shoot. You want to. You know you're going to take a lot of attacks. So you're going to basically do a physique skill to say, I'm going to move elusively.
It's a skill check, and then what does that
a
mean
skill
for the
check.
opponent?
It's face-to-face rolls. Typically, there are models that have a lot higher physique stat than ballistic, so they're more
okay.
dexterous. They
I
want to get in
see.
close combat, so they have a larger move stat and a larger physique stat.
So you're using physique like directly against their.
Their ballistic skill.
Jeez. Okay. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Right. So,
Or you can just move twice.
or you can simply move twice. And each stat sheet for each model has a move value that is split up into 2.
Yeah.
All of these in Operation Ice Storm, or at least the ones that we're currently playing, are a 4/4. So you can move 4 inches and then another 4 inches for a single order.
Okay, cool.
Very cool.
So now it's time for me to go to work, right?
Correct.
And
set up your dark work.
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
I want to see your sight lanes.
yeah, it's really cool. Like it's
Yeah,
tough.
that's the
all I
other
can see
fun
is, like,
thing. That's
right
the other
down
fun
this
thing
alley,
about
Yeah.
which is
Infinity.
cool as hell.
Well, it's basically like how like
You're
the simulation.
doing a lot of this.
The simulation is a big part of it, right?
Well, and this is what made me love skirmish level games in the first place.
Right.
Like this is how I
Is
got
the
here.
eye?
Yeah.
No, it's just getting at me like, oh, so what's going on?
I want to peg this guy off with my combi rifle
I hear he wants the same thing.
in the morning.
Word on the street is.
Yeah.
So currently,
I
Jerry's-
can't react
You
to that
can't
at all.
because you cannot see
Right.
Jerry's movements.
Yep. Oh, but God, I mean, with the terrain, like getting up to like optimal height and being able to see down, like that's. And what an advantage being first player when you can get some height on the
I
board,
forget
right?
in the full version of rules. What are climbing rules?
Climbing are just basically you just measure
The height.
the height.
Sorry, climbing without an obvious climbing surface. Can you climb
Yeah,
a
like, can I
surface that is
climb
not a
up this
ladder,
little-
for example?
Yes, as long as it's the if I remembering
Right.
correctly, as long as it's the height of your first movement segment.
Okay.
So you don't get a
So,
double.
so they're
move.
designed. The game is designed to have you crawl around
Yeah.
on the terrain.
Yeah.
If you were playing a Wolfman with a shotgun, he has a stat called Super Jump, where basically
I keep hearing about that guy.
The
He sounds
arc-
like dynamite.
Yeah,
the
he
arc
sounds
is your
fantastic.
entire movement. His
that's-
movement is just a jump.
Right, it's like
He can
I want to
go
go
wherever he
I wanna
wants.
Go, yeah, I love placement movement mechanics. Those are models I favor in a game.
It's what you like.
It's a thing that I like.
Oh,
Here.
you double moving up?
Yeah, so I'm going to use my last token.
Oh, fantastic.
You're going to enjoy the next scenario because there is a Pan-Oceania model
Yeah.
that has a combat airdrop.
Yeah, no, I looked forward because I was looking at what the
So
what the
did you
optimal setups
double
would be. I was
move
like,
each
oh,
one?
yes,
Or no?
drop
Just-
from
no,
orbit.
no.
It is delightful.
Just that
One
last
guy.
one?
Yeah,
cool.
but because in these rules, it's one token per one of these actions. So
Right, but can't you? Doesn't one token represent a move if you wanted?
yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
It-
okay,
It took
okay.
it took all my stuff to get.
Gotcha. Okay. So I can. So realistically, I could just pop right up, right? If I move.
Yeah.
Oh, nice! You got the overhead camera, Josh. Ho ho!
Now here's the crux. Do I want to get him up there? And is it going to be in a line of sight for?
For some asshole
Yeah. Some douche to shoot me.
to shoot my guy.
Some shooting douche.
Some shooting, huh?
You don't go over there. They got shooting douches over there. Place is lousy with them. It's my first and last voice for the pod.
Yeah,
For the
thank you.
stream.
I did my best,
Yeah,
and
there
I
we
hope you
go.
enjoyed it.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm making a real mess of this thing.
I'm real nervous. I don't know.
I don't know what to do with my hands.
Over here.
Yep.
All right, Kiekerzord.
Yep.
Now I have 5 tokens with which to buy certain death.
I'll say this.
The scenario is to remove all of your opponent's models from the table.
Good.
okay.
That's what I was planning to do.
Yeah,
Anyways.
yeah. Great.
That was my goal.
Same page.
Yeah.
The scenario rewards your basis instincts.
Yeah. I love the fact that I'm already looking around the terrain.
You have to.
see sight
Yeah,
lines.
because if you miss an opportunity to take an ARO, you
Yeah.
don't get that ARO.
Right.
So you have to be constantly paying attention
And
to what's happening.
I should be, if I have the ability to do so, it's right when he does that, correct?
So
As soon as you see him, right? Yeah.
the way it works is the active player is spending orders to do 2 skills.
Yeah.
The order of operations is the active player will spend his first skill,
Move.
Yep.
then pause. If arrows can happen,
That's when you have to declare.
that's
Yeah.
when you have to declare. And
Cool.
then
That's
the
really
active
cool.
player will then decide what his second skill is.
Exactly.
Ah, that's cool.
So I've invested a token, getting him up there.
So is that both skills to get
Yes,
up there?
exactly.
Okay.
I'm going to send another character over yonder.
Nice.
Let's see, is that the right spot?
Lena, I remember we were at South, and one person came over and was like, "Are these fragile?" And then he just like dropped it, and it stayed intact.
On
That's
the
what was-
concrete.
Right.
Yeah,
On the concrete, nonetheless.
That was huge. for
The
me.
cardboard is actually is
It's
interestingly
super durable.
beneficial for a couple of reasons. A, it is actually very durable. It is not incredibly heavy, though, which means that if you do drop it or knock it over, like it's not chipping off edges, or like I've got pieces of terrain that are like, you know, big heavy things that if you drop them, they're going to take corners off of them or take corners out of the table.
Right.
This stuff ain't going to do that. It's nice, and it doesn't have enough weight to crush itself either, which is great.
All right, Kiko, I have moved in accordance with the ancient law.
No available targets.
I can't see any with my face.
Yeah, I can't.
God, it's that magnificent piece of terrain blocking him.
Yeah.
That terrain,
God,
that's dynamite.
Who made that?
Yeah, it is completely opaque.
I thought perhaps semi-transparent. No.
No, you have to go in, dude. You have to go in and just add a bunch of nonsense items to they're completely opaque. No, but the different items that all are the same thing, like can't be seen through.
Dogs are ambivalent to it.
Not clear.
So if I want to run over here and hopefully not get shot by those guys, is dodge an option? Does that have any effect?
You will be shot,
Yep.
whether you get hit by those shots. Is that the proper? I don't know.
Yes,
You'll be shot at.
by me.
Will dodge help at all? Or no?
So the lieutenant's physical skill is 14.
Sure.
Jerry's ballistic skills.
Oh, for these guys right here, that ballistic skill is 11.
Okay.
So you decide whether a dodge would be beneficial.
Oh, okay.
So you'll be looking for a score, a target number of 14 versus his 12.
11. Yeah, 12.
Yeah, no, weird things can happen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
things
both
get
can
crazy.
fail.
Yeah. Oh God, this.
So if he rolls over a 14,
He fails.
right?
If you roll over a 12 on both of those,
That's right.
nothing happens.
Now, what happens if he rolls a 14 exactly?
Then he takes no damage.
Then he's a very special boy.
Yes.
Is it like the star in Super Mario?
Yes.
Like, do they become multicolored and caper?
Yes, he is indestructible for an entire turn. So, the jump
Yep.
order is an entire order
Oh, okay.
that can only be your first movement. I looked it up.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So when they jump,
Yep.
wherever they land is where they stop.
That's where it is.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Interesting.
So that's one of the special skills you can perform with an order that costs all of it. So
Okay.
you don't,
So
you don't,
that's your whole
you don't
thing.
split it into two skills. It's just one skill.
Every time I see a model who do that, I hear the wahooey noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna run and dodge. I want to see what happens.
Yeah, you listen. You're
did-
gonna love this system.
Yeah, I really want to explore it. So
With,
So he does 4 inches of
with
movement?
my lieutenant.
Yeah.
You did.
Excellent choice.
Now, as I understand it, getting shot or getting him shot isn't really that impactful.
yeah,
That's what I've heard.
not really the biggest deal.
No,
So,
Listen, I want to get to more scenarios.
so this is the first skill
part
in
of the
in your order.
Right.
Can any AROs be declared?
Yes. So the
possibly.
the arrows I would like to declare are BS attacks.
Yeah, they are BS attacks.
Right. So 16. So that's between 16 and 32 inches, at least to my eye.
I suggest you measure it.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's get. Yeah. Yeah. Stretch it out a little more there, Jack.
Oh, definitely. No, I'm just verifying the 16. So yeah. So it's between 16 and 32, which means that each of these are at -3.
Correct.
Okay.
So
Now you're not taking an additional penalty because he is wide open.
oh yeah, he's just saying hello.
Hello, friends.
Let me figure out if your dodge is universal. I believe that it is, but we
Then
can
tell us
definitely
what it
check
means to
those.
have a non-universal dodge. 'Cause I would like to know.
Yeah.
At the very least, Jerry can. Well, actually, what would you like to do with your second skill? Would you like to dodge, or would you like to shoot him back? Because you will be rolling 3 dice.
Oh,
You can split it between the 2 targets.
that's interesting.
It's very interesting,
God,
isn't it?
that is tempting. I'm going to shoot the shit out of him.
Yeah, exactly.
But that's the
how it
thing,
should
yeah.
be. Awesome robot
Yeah,
guy
like,
when he's running
He's coming across
plank,
the plane, and
not even looking. It's
Yeah.
just like the weapons package that just identified
right,
targets
right.
off from
That's
right here.
really cool.
Exactly. So you, because it's actually your real turn and not response,
Right.
you roll 3 dice and
Right.
put them over here.
Right. And I can split them up
Yeah,
between
it's up to you.
sighted objects, yeah.
What would you like to do?
I am going to fire 2 at him and
Okay.
then 1 at the right. Are they, what are their wounds? 1?
Yeah, they are scrubs, so they have 1 wound.
Yeah,
That's good.
that's most
But-
figs.
Now you have to figure out your target number for
Right.
ballistic skill.
Which is going to be my 14, so I have to roll 14 or get close
Well,
to 14.
you need to measure the range.
Right, so I'm in between.
16 and 32.
Yep.
And so if he has a combi rifle, that means he's at -3.
Yep.
Now, additionally, they are behind cover.
Okay.
That's another -3 penalty.
Okay.
So you're looking at a -6 towards your ballistic skill, which is 14.
Cool.
So you're gonna.
So I'm at an 8.
You're in an 8 versus both of these targets.
Okay. Awesome.
So let's resolve them individually. So your 2 shots versus this guy in front. He is shooting back.
He is. And he loves to.
Your current target number is?
Yep,
Well,
41.
so it's my base ballistic skill is 11, -3 from the range.
For the range.
So 8.
Okay, so 8.
8 evens, yeah. That's interesting.
So you're rolling 2
Yep,
and against
versus
1.
A 9 and a 2.
A 2 is a hit.
Yep.
11.
You shot wild.
Yeah.
So he takes.
Weird.
He gets hit by a shot.
I do.
Now you have to perform an armor check.
Right.
His armor value is currently listed as a 4. So the damage on a combi rifle is 13.
Okay.
So an armor,
Questions in a second here too.
will take 4 away from that damage. So
Okay.
that's a 9. Additionally, since you're in cover,
Yeah.
that's an additional +3 bonus to your armor.
Okay.
So you got to roll a 6 or higher.
Oh, cool.
The only roll that is
Opposite.
opposite is an armor check. So you have to get a 6 or higher to survive this shot.
Right. Here we go. Oh, wrong one. 18.
Nice.
Adequate.
Adequate. So I'm gonna go ahead.
I'm going to answer some questions real quick.
Yeah.
So coming from the stream, we got what is it made with? This is actually all 2mm dense cardboard. So let me see which camera I'm getting into.
Yeah.
So the
Here,
pieces.
I can watch this.
Look at that. Right in. Well, now it's not there.
Here. As soon as it's
Very cool.
straight.
So it's called chipboard, which is dense 2mm cardboard. Some of them are double layered, some of them are single layered, but it's really dense, sturdy stuff actually. Another question is, what game systems can you use this with? We're making it to be a terrain system to use with really any sci-fi themed game. So there was a big list up on the chat a second ago. So we play a lot of Shadow War and Necromunda with it, some Infinity, 40K, Dark Age, Relic Knights, actually Star Wars Legion. We've got a set variant that is going to work really well with that for the Snow Planet, which we'll get to later.
Totally. Right?
Yeah. I don't have those.
So we intended to be used really with any game that is sci-fi themed. And then how much? What is here in front of the table? So this rail set back here is a kick or a stretch goal. What's here in front is $79
For the full set?
for the full set. And I should actually mention real quick.
Oh,
I'm
there's
just going to
another
pull
way to
this
do
up.
it. Yeah.
This is actually all the stuff that was left over from that full set.
Oh, okay.
it's-
So there's actually a bunch of other shit.
yeah, so this is the way to set up this board, but it comes with a lot of terrain. You can put together a pretty nice looking 4x4 or 3x3 table. Additionally, on the kick right now, we have
And there are add-ons, too.
yeah, we have add-ons where you can add additional terrain types if you want more containers or you want more cover pieces or what have you. You can also do a bundle, which is 2 of these sets if you want a really dense 4x4 or 6x4 table for $139. So $79 for the base, $139 for 2, and then add-ons that are pretty affordable. I'm done.
Thank you. No, it's all good. So the way that Buelan set it up, you can just touch them and they go away.
Look at that.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Technology.
No, he's a baller. All right.
I'm going to inject one of the advanced rules
Yes.
in this case. They're not currently in the Operation Ice Storm rule set, but it's a really good one because it does affect the way that the game is played. When a model who doesn't have a certain trait that allows them to ignore it, when a model is hit, but the round is deflected by armor, he has to perform a guts
Gut
roll,
check.
gut check, which we have named in my household as a poop check.
Right.
Because obviously,
Peep.
very,
Hey,
yes,
poop,
yes.
it's a thing.
So it's a willpower check. If he fails the willpower check, he has to move 2 inches or possibly go prone. He has to remove himself from line of sight.
Line of sight. That's the
So
high.
it's a very awesome rule because if you have an opponent who is in a great spot and he covers the entire map, you can either kill this guy or force him to duck.
Yeah.
Well, to not basically force him to relinquish his advantage.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah.
So
So we should do a willpower roll.
right,
So this is 13
his willpower is 13, and it's just a basic skill roll. You want to get 13 or under.
or under.
That
you poop yourself?
is over. So
Oh.
we're
That's
going.
18.
I think it's the highest the die goes. Yeah.
If he moves within 2 inches, that won't bring him out of line of sight. So he will place a prone token next to him. He is now the height of the base of the model. He is hunched down.
Yeah.
He doesn't want to get shot.
And he's sad.
Yeah. So this is very beneficial to
Thinking about his choices.
Yeah.
beneficial to Eric because now he's only taking one arrow for the rest of his turn.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely.
From
But-
that.
Yeah, because I had a really good thing going here. You
did.
But you basically spooked him into getting under.
I made
Yeah.
him poop himself.
Yeah.
Very
get it. I had-
thematic.
yeah.
It kicks
Yeah.
ass. It kicks ass.
it's
And
bad.
so, but now you have another shot coming
Yeah.
over here.
Right. Okay. So this
and
is
you guys
still
are both
eights.
eights.
Yeah, eights. Ah, I love the simultaneous.
We got a 4 over here
And a
and
12.
a 12. So Eric's shot went wild. You hit him. You have arm 4.
Yep.
And no cover.
No
So
cover.
it's just 4 minus your combi rifle of a 13. So you're looking at a 9 or higher.
That's not. That's
not.
a hit.
So you get hit.
Okay.
Fortunately for lieutenants, or at least this lieutenant, he has
2
2
wounds.
wounds. So we'll just put a wound marker here.
Cool.
He can carry it around with him.
Yeah. Just
And
as a
now you may
memento.
Yeah.
spend the rest of your orders.
So I spent these 3 orders. That was the lieutenant, and so I can spend the
You
lieutenant.
can
one.
spend a lieutenant.
'Cause, I mean, we
this
all
is
know
this is
who's
an
gonna be-
introductory game. We know who the lieutenants are
Yeah.
already, so I recommend doing that.
So I can get a move off.
Just
of
keep
that, right?
going.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, just keep getting wild.
Well, I could, or I could get up to some cover.
Well,
Instead-
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You just spend your money, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I can get up there with 8. And
so
that puts me there. Now, does that allow you to shoot me as I'm moving?
correct.
Right.
Yeah.
In between.
So each time you're taking that action.
Yeah. So you would have hit me. You could have called the shot
Yeah.
right here.
He can call the shot at any point in your path.
Oh, okay. Very
Right.
cool.
Obviously, he's not going to do it now
Right.
because you are in cover. But
No.
you were exposed on your way there, so he can decide at what point to take the
That's
shot
great.
at you.
Yeah.
That's great.
How many arrows can you declare?
Well, I can only declare one
Oh, interesting.
because this
back?
guy's sleeping.
This guy in the back?
Well, he could take a shot at him in cover.
Well, can he see him if he's here?
I think that guy in the back is
Oh,
going to.
definitely.
Oh, that's
Then
right, 'cause
you
he's
can
not-
shoot him out of cover.
that's-
I would
that's-
recommend doing that.
That's the key.
Yeah.
Well, I think they can both get him out of cover at some point in
Yeah.
that run.
Right.
So let's do that. That sounds like great news. So,
So-
he has done move, so,
so-
they're unanswered, right?
Correct. Eric's skills were move, so he cannot counter your actions.
Exactly. So, and because he is not because we're in good range of him, or this one's in good range, so that's +3.
Yeah, it's
But
under
this
16.
one down here is
Yeah, definitely
still
not. That's
That
even
is
further.
20.
yeah, it's still it's
Oh, it's still under
larger
32.
than 16,
It's
but
still
below.
under. Yeah.
So let me make sure that I am doing the calculations
Uh-huh.
correctly. So she is basically ready to hit him
Mm-hmm.
out of cover on the way to his destination.
Correct.
Her base ballistic skill is 11,
Mm-hmm.
but the range is such that she gets +3. So,
you
I'm
get a
looking
14
for
or
14 or under, which
Seems
is pretty healthy.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
Why don't
Right?
you go ahead and roll that right now?
All right, here we go,
You got
Josh.
nothing.
Oh, right, because I'm not. Yeah.
A 1 is a success.
You son
It
of a-
is under your skill.
Here,
Your,
here,
your,
here,
your
put it-
target
put it-
number.
The one time the guy that always rolls 1s, this is his game.
Anyway, so that's
So-
great news.
Let's go ahead and resolve this other attack. We have
bet.
a hit here. We'll just remember that.
So the other guy, or the other one was 14 because it was base plus the advantage of the range.
Mm-hmm.
This back here is just my base ballistics, but because of the range is -3, so that's the 8.
Yep, 8 or under.
11.
That is a miss. So you need to do an armor check
Yep.
on the hit from this.
So I
seal
get
in
the
top.
4 armor
4 armor.
against your 13, right?
Correct.
So it's
and
an
since
8.
the shot happened when you were out of cover, you don't get the cover bonus.
Right.
That is a fail. You have a dead lieutenant. He's not dead technically. He's unconscious.
Yep. This is the
There
best.
are medics in the game. None
Oh, cool.
currently in the game.
Not in this list.
Not in
in
this
this
list,
list.
though.
So what I want,
great.
be comforted by the idea that in a parallel universe,
I could have had a guy that would come and save me. Yeah.
The funny thing about medics is that they perform a skill check on their patient.
yeah,
And if they fail that skill check, they
take a
kill
wound?
they kill the patient.
Battlefield's a rough place, man.
Yeah.
Battlefield medicine. It's happened
This is a
quick,
tough-
dirty.
Is that the end of your turn?
Oh yeah.
Great.
I'm good.
All right, I'm going to take an order and a lieutenant order from you.
This
and
is
it's
great.
Jerry's.
This is really
this
great.
is
Active
4
turn.
figs. Like you moved 1 figure,
Yeah.
and we had an entire movie's
yeah,
worth of action.
Yeah. Like
Right?
and you saw it in your mind when it was going.
Oh yeah, I
Like
can
I'm
still see
crossing
it.
the bridge, shooting you, and then
It rules. It rules. All right. So now is it time for Mr. Jerry to come in here? So in order to stand up, I'd basically have to issue that character a move order.
Yeah, which
Okay.
you typically do anyway. So it's you don't have to spend a move to stand up. It's incorporated into your move and it stands up.
Perfect. Okay.
Now you can stay prone and move, and it just cuts the number in half.
The height of the cylinder. I kind of like them being. I kind of like what they're doing there. I'm going to issue 1 movement
And just have him stand up.
just to have him stand up,
Okay.
so that they're ready to do Overwatch on this zone over here.
yeah, right.
Now I gotta get my other man's
Oh, right there.
someplace where he can start making a mess of the backfield, or trying to flush him at least. So I am gonna move my lieutenant. I'll do a move order. I don't think there's I can't see anybody who can see me.
Yeah.
You're definitely clear
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got,
to move freely.
I'm not going to interfere in your game, so I'm just going to let you figure it out.
No, how about going down?
It's the same as a jump.
so it's
it's
safe
an
if
entire
it's-
order.
For that vertical distance.
Yep.
Is there a distance threshold there? Like 2
it's-
or over or something like that?
It's just the height of your first move segment.
Okay.
You spend an entire order, and if it's 4 inches down, you just down.
No, sorry. So if I was dropping down from 2 inches up, for example.
No,
that's-
the jump is the entire order, so you don't get any extra movement at the end.
Got it.
Okay.
But I suppose if you want to jump a little bit farther away from the
Right.
terrain, you
Duly
just got to
noted.
measure it.
Okay. I'm gonna get him over here with 1 token.
And then another token to jump down.
What? It was still within the vertical.
Well, it's 4 inches,
Oh, okay.
so you
Oh,
gotta,
the whole move.
Yeah, you got to move to the edge and then jump down.
Okay. But there should be the move action, right?
Honestly, if you spend 2, you might come to the same spot if you just go down the stairs.
That's probably true.
yeah.
You just, I like to think you looked at
take a
it.
walk.
I like to think like in game you looked at it, you're like,
Yeah.
nah.
Right. So I'm gonna move him. I'm gonna move this lieutenant over here.
Just need a line on that gun.
A younger corrugator may have. Not with these knees.
No.
I mean, the gravity is different
Yeah.
on starships.
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The joints, right? All right. So
They
I
decay.
should be where I need to be here. We got the lieutenant over there behind that crate, solid Overwatch position,
Yeah.
and then back up for the lieutenant here.
Well,
Yeah, you can smell the oil.
unfortunately,
Yeah,
That looks rad.
Yeah, it looks pretty cool.
unfortunately, since Eric lost his lieutenant, his remaining models are generating irregular orders.
Right.
So each model will generate a single order that they can only spend on themselves.
Right. And it's like they has a SAD, basically.
Yes.
Can has.
God, where do I mean, anywhere as I move, I'm getting hit.
But you were firing 3 bullets.
Versus
Sure.
I think you need to figure out.
the advantage will always be on the active player. Well, the active player will always have advantage in firefights.
Yeah, it's not twice as many shots.
No.
I mean, it's a heap of bullets.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of finding the area that you're having a hard time traversing and then locking them down. Like, that's the thing. It's like in some games, I'm not exactly sure what I would do because they don't deal with terrain in such a granular way.
Exactly.
This, you actually want to do what you would do in a movie.
Right.
Which is put a bunch of bullets over here and then move everybody else the fuck out.
Yeah. Base logic
Yeah,
helps
yeah,
you
yeah.
in this situation.
Oh, funny. Okay. So my man here is gonna come out.
Oh.
What? No, what?
No, that was anticipatory. Ow! Don't let me pause you. Sorry, guys, I messed it all up again.
Jesus. You're really screwing with my head, Lane.
I'm just looking in this direction, man.
Well, I want to get on top of this thing just to get on top of
Just to do it.
Yeah.
It sounds sweet.
Well, I tell you, you ran the other way.
What?
Makes it real hard to get up there.
I mean, that'd be your full 8-inch move.
Yeah, I know, right?
You can do it, though.
Now, as I understand it, there are people that can drop into their placement from orbit.
No, once
That
you
are not on top of structures.
Once you start
that makes
looking
sense.
at once you start looking at the advanced rules where
Yeah.
people have different types of digital camouflage.
Oh, yeah. The
So they're in
camouflage
cover.
and stealth
They're in
move.
cover all the time.
You have
Can't get.
you have models that have hidden deployment.
Yeah.
Hidden deployment. So what you do is you place something like a chip.
No, you get your opponent to turn around.
Yeah.
You place a chip on the table. You get out your cell phone.
You take a picture
You
of
take
it.
a photo.
What?
Yes.
And then when time comes for this
Come on, you
model
have to prove
act,
it?
you
Yeah.
show your opponent hidden deployment. This ninja just appeared in the shadows.
No, they really do. And close
they're actual
combat in this
ninjas.
game is not
Ninjas.
okay.
That's
Like,
that's amazing. All right, he's moving out here. I'll give him 4.
You're probably just gonna move
Yeah.
into cover.
Well, we'll put him here, and I'm gonna get a shot off up there, or 3 shots off.
Yeah,
up
so you
there.
start spitting up here. Mm-hmm. Now, are you
Now-
going to put it on one guy or two?
Well, so if I want to use him as a diversion to get these 2 guys in.
I'm gonna make a recommendation
Yeah, please.
that you move along this wall
Yeah.
so
Okay.
that you get cover.
Oh, it'll still give me cover from them? Okay.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Because you're touching it and it's obscuring you.
Yes.
To get a +3?
Yes.
Yeah. Again,
All about them +3s.
but that's one of the weird things.
Yeah.
So
here.
it's like you're
Yeah.
coming at it from a traditional war game
Yeah, from
where you're
40K where
you're
it's-
putting them in
you're
a
in
spot where you can shoot
Well,
everybody.
no, it's like fighting in ranks with a fife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? It's like, okay, don't do that.
Yeah.
Now, in a movie, they would not just run out in the open and then just shoot.
Well,
well,
depends.
depending on what kind of movie.
Yeah, I
Right?
mean,
Depends on the movie.
I've
So what you want to do is follow the wall and then take shots from behind cover,
Right, okay.
so he doesn't get murdered.
So it's always a good option.
My recommendation
Always
to
a good
you,
option, yeah.
you got a bad record so far for murdered.
Well, hey, sometimes you just...
So you're taking 2 shots on these guys.
Yeah. We're
is
both
it 2 or
within them.
3?
You have
You
3.
got 3.
3.
But we are within 16 inches of each other, so we get the +3.
Right.
So they're all both models,
get his
all 3
stupid
models are in
little
cover.
hand. Yeah.
So
That negates
that
it.
range bonus is negated by cover. So
Yeah.
you're both rolling just your flat skill.
Okay.
So toss a couple up this way. Are you doing 3?
I'm doing 2 and 1 again.
Okay.
So 2 on the dude.
Yep.
Let's do that.
Okay. So straight number. Straight number.
Yeah, and
Yeah, it's gonna
your
be-
ballistic skill
those
is
12.
12. Your ballistic skill is 11.
It is.
We got a
1 and
3,
12.
1. So here's where Infinity gets very interesting.
Yes.
Jerry, you both have successes
Yep.
because you rolled under your skill.
Sure.
Your target number. Unfortunately, Jerry rolled a 3 versus your 1.
Oh, okay.
So your success is now a failure because Jerry's success
Right.
is a higher number.
I don't know. Who am I?
So it eats up
Yeah.
one of the successes.
Price is Right style. You
Yeah.
got closer to the target number
Right.
and was
Very cool.
higher than yours.
Yeah, but it's a negation. I'm not getting hit from that.
Right.
Right.
Now, had you rolled another success here
Mm-hmm.
that was higher than his 3, you would have then canceled his 3
Gotcha.
with a success. His 3 would have still canceled your lower number,
Yep.
so you would only been hitting with 1 shot.
Nice.
Opposing successes cancel all successes underneath their value or one underneath their value?
All successes.
Okay, that's, yeah.
Interesting. Okay. So,
But it would have
and this-
canceled the success and not shot me.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And this doesn't crit, right? No. Or does it?
You are absolutely correct. Your target number was a 12.
Yeah.
He rolled a 12.
Is that good?
We just
So he did actually grant your success.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, so when you roll
It's like we're
your
learning as we
exact
go.
target number, that is a crit.
Yeah, it's great. It's
So
great
a
times.
crit is constantly moving. There was
Which is what's exciting about
which
it.
is
that,
super
that is
exciting.
that is a cool mechanic.
It is a cool
Yeah.
mechanic because a lowly scrub who has the wrong weapon for the situation, which happened to me in one of my games.
Oh, yeah.
My skill got knocked down to a 2. The target number got knocked down to a 2,
And you
And
nailed the
I
bullet.
rolled a 2 and crit. It's a really
That's awesome. Okay, so
Yeah.
so I have a shot
Right.
coming this way, which means I need to do a whip.
No.
Oh,
Critical.
He crit. He automatically wounds you. There's no armor
Auto
check.
wound.
He is now unconscious.
yeah, he is.
I'll put this here. Now, we put an unconscious marker and we don't remove the model because he is still
It's terrain at that
terrain
point.
at this
Yeah.
point unless he gets healed or
That's
he
cool.
gets another wound and he's removed from the table.
Right.
So,
Okay.
you got a good
That's cool.
shot there, rolled
Yep.
a crit, nicely done. Now you have to resolve the rest of this
Yep.
Right.
So it's one
Fight.
on one, right?
one-on-one. 11 versus a 12.
Yeah.
Jerry rolled over. You also rolled over. You both shoot wild.
Ching,
Nothing
ching.
happens.
Yep.
Awesome. Okay.
Now dude number 2 can
Do the
perform
same
his
thing.
action.
Well, exactly. And now there's one less person up here to do this stuff.
Yeah. So we'll do all 3. Is that? Yep.
He's moving down.
I'm trying to make sure I can get a hit on that. The woman.
Can she see?
Is that? Yeah. This is like.
Yeah, they can
Yeah,
definitely see each other.
it's,
Yeah.
So
With cover bonuses.
you've
sure.
got 3 shots going to her. She can react with a dodge if you like.
Yeah. So a dodge.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
A dodge basically. I would start using my physical.
You would do a physical check, and if your dodge is successful, you can move 2 inches or go prone.
Oh. Or I can shoot back.
Or
Or you can just shoot back
But he's shooting 3 bullets up here.
versus your 1.
It might be time to lay down.
So then you can attempt a dodge.
Exactly.
This is a face-to-face roll. You're still going to be against his 3 rolls.
Exactly. So
But your
my
physique-
my physic is 10.
Your physique is 10. Your ballistic skill is 11. You can decide what to do here.
Well, it's really about the outcome.
Right.
I want her to have an opportunity to fire 3 shots next round, if possible.
True, but if you do beat his 3 rolls, you wound him, possibly.
And these guys would not get wounded; they would be dead.
Yeah, they're dead. I mean, they're just a one
right.
shot.
You know,
now,
it's-
he'd also have to do an armor check.
It's very exciting.
Yeah.
It's very
This
exciting.
is great. This
Here,
is
let's
fantastic.
let's shoot bullets.
Yeah. Let's shoot bullets.
Let's shoot bullets.
So,
Let's do it like we used to.
Base
Shoot
skill.
bullets.
Base skills, because cover versus range
Right.
nullifies.
Nullifies.
Yeah.
So, 12 versus 11.
Yep.
It's
11.
oh.
See, now, in a normal circumstance,
Yeah, this would be great.
11 would be a great roll.
Freaking
But
great,
Jerry
yeah.
crit you
He
in your
fucking
face. So, you automatically take a wound. He is down, unconscious.
I'm telling you, dude.
This is good.
It's pure excitement.
Yeah. Freaking to the face.
Exactly. But I'm saying, like, you don't know what is
No,
going to happen.
yeah. Like anything could happen with this.
Right.
Okay, so last one. I'm gonna remember. Does this still count as cover?
We'll count it.
From here, yeah, there's occlusion. That's all. That's all we're trying to
Yeah.
figure out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So it's happening again.
Same thing.
Happening again. 3 versus 1. I mean, obviously, why stop shooting now?
Yeah, I mean, fucking crit face over
I
here.
got lucky last time. That doesn't mean that.
yeah.
You also have, 3 versus 2 models
True.
left.
Let's do it.
You,
All right,
your
let's shoot
lieutenant,
bullets.
who's a beast.
He is a beast.
So
Right.
11 versus 12.
Yeah. 11.
You got a 3 over here.
Okay. Don't you-
That 4
4.
beats his 3.
12 crit.
12 crit. She is paced.
Ow.
Predictably.
So she will go unconscious. Now, normally we would do armor checks and all that stuff,
Right.
but you crit auto wound.
So it's- yeah, it's just
apparently you
straight.
guys just crit all the time. I guess that's
Yes,
a
we
mean,
were
hey,
saying,
you know-
Brian, we were at Unplugged.
Oh yeah.
all right. That is the end
That's
of
the
your
end of
turn.
it. Now, do I declare
And
a
south.
new lieutenant?
In your mind,
oh, yes.
in your mind, one of your models is now a lieutenant.
Probably not the dead one.
Hey, listen.
Which model?
Yeah.
The right one.
Okay.
All right, now. So it's time for
The Mobile Brigada.
Yeah, exactly. Jerford K. Horkins. Yeah. So it's probably pronounced some other way, but the correct. So I was curious about sort of like the factionals and like the sectionals, like the sub factions, but they're all named after the ships. Like the
really?
fleet. The fleet culturally is derived from these like 3 big ships that have their own sort of internal.
Yeah, I just want to read
cultures.
the lore of
Oh
this
man,
game.
I have it. I have it. All right, here. So I need to kill these last 2 guys.
It's good strategy. I'm not telling you what to do, but that might be strategy number 1.
Yep. So I think the play key.
Can he get? Is there a line of sight with that?
Not from your dude on the right.
Okay.
No. I feel like the right situation here is to come around the side and take shots over there.
Oh,
Because I should be able to get on that side of the terrain, be able to maintain cover.
Oh,
and
so
he
that-
should be
yeah,
exposed
check
on
it
the
out.
flank,
Like,
right?
That's a very
just
smart
enough
move.
to block it, right?
So I'm missing 2 tokens though,
Yep.
right?
Oh yeah.
Yes, you
It's
are
just-
missing 2 orders because you lost. You have 2 models that are unconscious.
Exactly.
So you have your lieutenant order, your lieutenant's
Yeah,
regular
this is
order,
really
Yes.
cool.
and your remaining Corregidor Alguacil order.
Yeah. So it's time to get.
Would you want to do this with your lieutenant?
And just get the good shots.
Look at the stats on your lieutenant.
Well, he's a monster, no
beast.
question.
You should
so
use those
so
stats.
just so that you know in the chat, so the BS, the ballistic
it's
skill
BS, all right.
that I've been using to do the shots, is 11 on my regular
Grunts.
On my regular grunts. But the Brigada robot jump, bubblegum crisis bullshit suit is 15.
Excuse me?
No, it's 13. It's 13. But the physics, but his ability to run and dodge at 14 is pretty
His
solid.
physique,
That's
his
pretty
physique is
cool,
14.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. All right.
So he's just like run,
no,
slide,
it's exactly-
like
exactly,
he
the
freaking
shots are
slides,
coming
jumps
in,
over
yeah.
the car hood.
No, it's Vanquish.
yeah.
So he would be adept at that, Keek.
Yep.
He would be able to peel right around the
God, this is
side here,
fascinating. Yeah.
and then just
Just
eat him up.
Essentially,
from,
just chew
eat
in
him
through
up
the post.
from the side. Oh, I think it's real good, Keek. So I should be able to do that well within 1 move.
You got 4 inches to go around that corner and then shoot. So I think it'll cost you 2 orders.
Well, actually, even from here, he's not. If I take a shot from here, he's not in cover.
I would say that that's the truth. So you
Yeah.
would just all you have to do is skirt around that edge
Right.
Exactly.
then it's
and
just a straight
unload
shot.
your combi rifle.
Exactly.
Thankfully, there's just enough
Just
obscurity.
enough,
There's no
yeah.
line of sight on the
it's
opposite
so-
side either.
All right, so I'm going to come over there.
So-
This is my first full burst of the
Glowing
game.
visor just appears
Right.
from behind the container.
Time slows down.
The freaking
Yeah.
theme music is playing. A couple of sets of fire come out of
So
his back.
Jerry has
Just a couple
on his
vents.
mobile brigada performed his first skill. Would you like to declare an ARO?
Fuck yes.
All right, what are you gonna do,
I'm shooting y'all.
You should.
Jerry? What would you like to do with your second skill?
I'm going to shoot him
Okay.
as many times as I can.
Okay. I'm just gonna assume that the range is beneficial
Yeah.
to
Quite
everyone.
good. It's +3.
Yeah.
So I am in cover to him. He is not in cover to me.
Right.
So my skill, my ballistic skill is 13.
+3
Plus
for the
3.
range
+3 for the range.
is 16. Your
Exactly.
target number is 16. You get a +3
So I'm at 15
For the
ballistic,
range.
Yeah.
-3 because of the cover that
Cover
Jerry's
stays-
in.
it's
So
even.
it's your base
Yeah.
skill of
12.
12.
Right,
So
Cool.
1 roll at 12 versus 3 rolls at 16 or under.
I don't know what you're talking. Yeah.
I'm telling you, but this is how this
This is
game works.
awesome.
Yeah.
If you get a 12,
Yeah.
I'm fucked.
And that's
Right?
that's exactly what I rolled.
No, he got a 7.
I got 7.
7, okay.
Yeah.
What is it? What is it? What is it? What is
That's
it?
12, 13, 3.
Okay.
Oh,
so,
nice. Okay, cool.
You got 2 successes. You actually got 3 successes, but one of your successes is below his success.
So it's canceled
his
out.
Cancels out
fascinating.
yours.
Okay.
His cancels out you're 7. So
Right.
you're taking 2 hits now. You need to
Now
do
2
2 armor saves.
Armor's 1.
Armor is 1 versus the Mobile Regatta has a combi rifle as well.
Yeah,
so
so
it's just 13. Minus 1 is
12.
a 12. You got to get 12 or higher on 2 dice because you're taking 2 shots.
No, that's 1 wound.
So he is
he's dead.
unconscious.
Yep.
And you have 1 remaining grunt.
Oh, this is great.
It's
Like, this is great. Like, this is a
4
fantastic...
figs.
Yeah.
A million ways to win.
All the ways to die.
So you have 2 orders remaining, Jerry.
Yes, I do. I'm trying to figure out how to invest it.
I would
because-
recommend simply
Bullets.
because you have built
Just
this
bullets.
filthy ass industrial warren out here.
Well,
Hey, let me help you with that one.
Dude,
you guys, listen, they just put their containers where they needed to and went home for the day. You guys chose to fight here.
yeah, that's true. That's on us. Okay.
God, this is great. Well, all I'm saying, guys, we're going to be playing a lot of Infinity soon.
Well, yeah, you're gonna want to.
I'm not going to bring up the other game I just bought here. Not on this one.
Yeah, not the other one you just spent
Really?
$600 on in South.
Overcommitting myself, guys.
Oh, did you check out some Wild West Exodus?
I sure did.
Yep.
I sure did. I walked away with quite a bit of that.
Were you drawn into the robot dogs?
So you're
No,
probably
I was
gonna,
drawn into the
gonna-
Warrior Nation.
you need to spend 1 order to get to position and then another order
Exactly.
to peek out and take shots.
So
Yeah.
just so you know, Stream Fam, getting into cover to be able to take the shot at this guy would require 5 inches.
Yeah.
And each of the move segments that I have on a move action is 4. So I have to spend a whole token basically
just to
to
get
not
into
kill him.
position.
Right.
Yeah. So you get to that edge.
So can I get a shot off at that
As
point?
long as you
like
don't,
during that move?
you can't see him.
Oh,
You can't
right,
see,
right.
you can't see the middle.
Now,
so the AROs
what I-
happen between the move segments.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
Now, if you end your move exposed, he can still arrow you.
Like right
Oh,
there.
that's true. I shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I'll go back here.
Now spend your
I don't know, I
order
feel like I
Now
can get
spend the order to come around the edge.
to come around the edge, and
we
then
both
you guys
fight.
can
Both
shoot.
fight, okay.
Yeah.
The other way would have been 2 arrows from
Yeah.
them. Is that correct?
Yeah,
Correct.
exactly.
Yeah.
All right, now I fire 3 shots at you, and then what do you do?
Sounds appropriate. I'm going to fire a shot directly at you.
Fair enough. All right,
Same situation.
let's resolve this like gentlemen.
Yeah.
I thought about it.
Let's
1 roll at a
I
12
consider my
target
options.
number.
Yeah.
3 rolls at a 16
decided
target
to shoot.
number. Okay. That's an 18. That shoots wild.
Yep.
2 hits.
2 hits, a 15
Ooh.
and a 5. So, 2
Okay.
armor checks
2 armors, so at
at
12.
a 12 or higher.
Yep. No!
1 was a success,
Yep.
but the 4 was a failure.
Failure.
So, that ends the first scenario. We have all Pano models.
That's
unconscious.
amazing.
Oh, is Pano the
Yeah.
truncation?
Truncation?
The cruel truncation?
Yeah.
So, cinematically,
Yes.
the Mobile Regatta just pulls out his combi rifle
Yeah.
and just moves down,
Just walks down the
Exactly.
line.
Just
way.
between the things,
killing
right?
the remaining 2 models.
But it's so like it's the terrain interactions back
Yeah.
here are so pinchy.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, oh, I could
Well-
probably shoot you going across, but no, because just the angles of that terrain.
One, because, I mean,
Eliminated that
so,
ability.
Kiko and I obviously spent time on this beforehand, setting up firing
yeah,
lanes
yeah,
for this in particular, because obviously a full stretch across the field is a real liability in this game.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
those that worked out probably about as well as we could have hoped.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, it delivered.
I mean, for
real,
you.
Yeah.
It didn't. It delivered real first. But here's the other thing, and this is what we had seen too when I was over at your house, like in the way that like the old Splinter Cell games, like when you actually had like asymmetry.
Yeah.
You could, even if you didn't succeed, you could still provide like really, really interesting gameplay.
Yeah.
And it's the same thing here. Like we made a really cool movie.
Right.
Yeah.
And we were never not playing. That's for me,
Yeah.
that was huge.
Right.
I'm not going to move 100 points
Yeah.
units
Yeah.
before you get to go.
Yeah, once.
And
Yeah.
the fact that you were able to spend all those orders on your single most powerful unit to
Right.
clean up.
It's weird. I mean, like it's basically the opposite. Like a bunch of their decisions are just the fucking opposite. Things that are really important to other people,
Yeah.
like specific target numbers.
Yeah.
Right? Okay, that was cool as hell.
Whoa, I love this. Yeah, I love this game.
All right, well, what else can we learn?
Yeah. What's the next scenario and
So the
terrain?
next scenario is the same, basically wipe your players' models off the table, but they add some new models that have special functions, which we'll go into while, I guess, Lane is constructing the next.
I'm gonna break it down, set it up again.
Yeah.
I think I'm actually gonna show a little bit of other content also
after
I
the
break
town
it
stuff?
down. Town stuff and some of the other art treatments we have here. I saw somebody said in the chat this stuff looks a little grimdark right now, and I think probably this one does a little bit. This is actually not a very dark set. It's just reading a little bit dark right now. If you go look at the Kickstarter, it's actually on the brighter side, I think, for terrain. The other stuff we have is definitely a little bit brighter as well. But hey, let's break it down, put it back up again.
Sure.
Where is my diagram?
Now, Kiko, you're saying that we're going to get new units that do cool shit.
So the
And I
cool
wanna
thing
know
about Operation Ice Storm is each scenario that you play gets progressively larger in terms of the model count.
So it's like a Journeyman League. It's a training thing.
It's a slow grow is the term.
Yeah.
You keep the models that you played with in the previous scenario. You just add one. So you're learning as you go and getting these stat blocks reinforced as you continue to play them over and over and over.
Yeah.
The addition for the Pan-Oceania, Eric's faction currently is you'll be adding an Achilles Seek Commando, which has a combat jump deployment. So normally in a game when you deploy, you will put models on the board and then that's where they start. Specifically for this Seek Commando, he has a combat jump. He can deploy on any active turn on any of Eric's active turns. He can put it on the board.
Where?
Anywheres?
He's coming from space. There's a dropship currently in orbit where this commando is just, having coffee, smoke.
Yeah, exactly. And then he's fired like a bullet
right there.
from an orbital cannon. Okay.
Yeah, he has these cool jump jets on his back.
This is a timely question. I'm going to de-mic so I can make this easier to set up. How long does an average table take to set up with this terrain compared to other terrain systems? I feel like somebody softballed this to me.
Yeah.
But Lane, how do you set it up?
Oh, no. Whitefire, this is not one of your functionaries.
No, that's right. I've been watching that.
Whitefire's great.
He's a real person.
So we're actually going to break it down and set it up right now, so you'll be able to see in real time.
Exactly. So you do that, and then so the combat jump, is that the main distinguishing characteristic of that?
Correct.
Fig?
He has a combi rifle. He's got some pretty decent stat. His BS is 13. His physical is 11.
Oh, okay.
Physique
So
is 11.
he's good.
He's a standard. He's a decent trooper.
Yeah.
God, that's fascinating.
So in order for him to deploy on the board, you have to put a circle template on any flat.
Oh, what?
A circle template?
On any flat space where the template will fit on the ground. Unless the terrain is specifically a landing pad. That's the only piece of terrain that he can jump onto. So you will put a template on any open spot of ground, and you will point this
and it depends on the roll
indicator
of the
into
die.
the center of the map. Now,
then you roll a d20.
When you deploy him, you will place him anywhere in that template that you wish.
Okay.
Obviously, so that he can immediately start shooting your enemies from behind, because all of a sudden you'll have a dude back here.
Yeah.
Anywhere you like on the template. He makes a lot of noise when he crashes.
Sure.
You'll do a physique skill check to see
For his jump?
for his jump. His physique is currently 11. So you will attempt to get 11 or under, and if you do, you succeed. He deploys and is immediately in the action. Now, if you fail, you roll a direction indicator, and it's something like 16 inches.
Oh, okay.
16 inches?
Yes. So if you say you roll a 15 on direction, or a 5 or a 15 on direction, he deploys 16 inches in that direction. Now, if it's off the table, then he automatically deploys on your back edge.
Oh.
So it's a failed jump.
No, then he's just late.
Yeah, he's just
sorry,
like, sorry guys, I fucked up.
I had some great waffles. It was good.
But an airborne deployment combat jump obviously
Yeah, huge.
is huge
That's
for
fun
this
as
game.
hell. Yeah,
it's
Because
a
he
really
will jump
cool
in
mechanic.
behind
I cannot wait
all
to
of
get
your
shot
enemies.
by this guy.
Yeah.
Trust me, I can't wait to shoot you with him.
All right, here. So he's good, but he's got
So
some
he's
stat
cool.
bumps.
He's got some stat bumps.
Yeah, that's really neat.
On the Nomad side, you will be fielding a Spectre.
A werewolf.
Yeah, a werewolf. Because, you know.
It is a real unit.
We keep on mentioning it. This is a thing.
I'm not fucking around. It's a goddamn werewolf. All right. Oh, what's going on with this motherfucker?
So a Spectre has
A knife.
Sure.
thermal optical camouflage.
Oh, yeah, because, you know, like you do.
And he also has infiltration.
Okay.
Infiltration
We're going.
is similar to combat jump, but instead of coming from space, he just decides to deploy before everybody else.
just shows
he comes
up.
to
He's
the
like-
party early
Yeah, he's that
and
guy.
hangs out wherever he wants. Typically, in an infiltration, you can place him anywhere you want on your half of the board.
Oh, interesting.
But depending on the level of infiltration, you can perform a physique check, and
to get an
if you
extra bonus.
succeed, you can place him anywhere on the board that is not in your opponent's deployment zone.
Okay, so not the back wall, but in the terrain.
Right. If you fail that physique check, he
Yep.
starts on a back edge, just like
That's
the
great.
combat
Like
jump.
anybody
Yeah,
else.
just like the average guy.
So additionally, what is cool about the Spectre is that he deploys in optical camouflage. So instead of placing your model on the table,
Yeah.
you're putting an optical camouflage marker on the
Token.
board.
Fucking werewolves.
And the reason why that is cool
I mean,
is that
Yeah.
in a typical game, your opponent doesn't know what model that is.
Oh, rad.
You're simply putting
Just the
a
token.
token.
Right.
It could be anything. Oh, that's pretty cool.
But they know the token is there.
They know that
Right, but I don't
a
know the
model is
stats.
there.
I-
You have
know.
no idea what that is.
Yeah.
So you will be moving around this token until you shoot or act. If you
Can it be shot?
can it be killed?
It cannot be shot until he discovers what that token is. So he has to perform discover checks, which are willpower checks,
What?
to try and figure out what you are first. And if he succeeds, then you replace that token with a model.
Or is
And
it?
then it goes on.
If,
and
is
then
it
it
like
goes
the
on.
Predator? Like if he shoots me, I might be able to see the little.
If he shoots you, he has to replace that token
Okay.
with
Right
the
away.
model.
Okay.
He basically comes out of
Comes out of the
camouflage
camo.
to attack you.
How do you feel about these sightlines, everyone?
This looks pretty exciting.
I would prefer it if
Yeah,
you gave me a lot
this-
more. That would
that-
kill
this-
him.
the way-
From board to board, you
Yeah.
don't want that. From edge to edge, you don't want. I would turn. That's what you want.
Okay. I think I've got another. Tell you what, this container now is no longer on the freight car.
Perfect.
Battlefield promotion container. You're now in the fight.
They're just not done over here.
Oh, that's cool. I don't even know if we're gonna get to use it, but that's a cool use of
Yeah.
the bridge.
I like throwing bridges around willy-nilly.
Yeah.
Sometimes I just throw them as scatter terrain.
Yeah, you're just
People
a bridge.
are messy down in
Bridge
those areas.
maniac.
Here, so
anything
this.
else?
I'll just pull this back.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
Okay.
Here you go. So there you go. Now we're ready to fucking do some shit.
Let me know if we need to juice anything.
No, I think it's probably okay.
Oh, this is going to be really
This
fun.
is so great.
Okay.
All right,
this is
white
gonna-
fire. There you go. All
There you
set.
go. Takes
That's
that long.
it.
5 minutes with distraction, 10.
Takes,
then
Yeah,
over.
it takes that long. Now, so I'll grab this. This is my dude until.
Now
That's
we
not my dude.
can be interesting about this. We can have hidden lieutenants if you like.
Ooh, yeah. I mean, we could, or we could just no. All right.
Okay.
I'm okay with it.
What would you guys like to do?
Interesting. 3, 4. So now I have 6. I should
Right.
have 6 action tokens.
Oh, so if he's not deployed, there's no action token.
He does
for
not
him.
generate an order until he is on the board.
Great.
Now, in order to do a combat jump, you have to spend someone else's order,
Oh,
which is a full order.
interesting.
So
You know what
spend
it
a
is,
full-
though? I bet it's like boop, boop, boop,
Yeah,
boop.
yeah. Look,
Now, here's the cool
airdrop.
part. Here's the best part. So the setting is ultra sci-fi.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's no wizards or magic.
Yeah.
Those are replaced by hackers
Right.
who are running software that give you bonuses.
That's awesome.
And a basic hacker will have a piece of software that he can run that aids combat jumps.
Okay.
basically helps
Telemetry.
him, gives him the telemetry to
so
make
cool.
that combat jump easier, which is
Dope.
super awesome.
In every way.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
That's fantastic.
So we do a
now,
willpower check.
You
to
don't have to combat jump.
Right.
You can deploy him as normal, but you're obviously going to combat jump because it's awesome.
Yeah, because it's freaking rad as hell.
fun as
yeah.
hell.
Yeah, it's the coolest move ever.
So you got 4 current
Can
orders.
he get an ARO when I combat jump down?
Only if he jumps into line of fire.
Okay.
But your goal is to jump behind them, so
Right,
they
yeah.
can't react.
So they can't react. Okay.
No, Keek, do you have stats for this evil
I
monster?
do. Of course I do. I just need to give them to you.
And we're trying to determine who goes first. It's willpower.
Yes, of your lieutenant. So if you guys just
Whoever it
wanna
might
use-
be.
Yeah,
Right.
whoever it might be.
It is no good.
No bueno.
Whole new sheet. I want to look at him.
Spectre.
All right, do you guys have in your minds,
Yes.
selected your lieutenants?
Yes.
I love that phone concept. That's brilliant.
Do you have enough orders there, Jerry?
Yes. Well, I mean, ultimately, this is going to become. I need another token for right now, but ultimately, I can use this as my token. There you go.
All right, so lieutenants, make your rolls. See who goes first.
Oh, I rolled badly. I
Okay.
rolled over my number.
You rolled under your number,
Yep.
regardless of whatever
Yeah,
model
whatever
you
model
choose.
it is, yeah. It's,
So you can decide to deploy first or second. If you deploy first, Jerry will act
Jerry.
first.
Yep. I am going to deploy first. Yeah.
So we'll just have deployment zone as normal
Right
Behind
behind the terrain.
We would have seen them crawling around on the big one in the back too. Don't know if it's gonna happen. You guys would really have to go for it.
I don't know. I'm trying, man. I really.
Well, the right unit would just
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 treat it
lay
like a
down up there.
playground.
Listen,
just
all
lay
I'm saying
down.
is,
yeah.
We probably won't get to the next scenario, but those have snipers.
what?
See, that's it.
What?
That's what we're
Oh
talking
no,
about.
it's made
Come
for it. Are
on.
you kidding me?
Come
Actually,
on.
my favorite
That's
thing.
Sniper
this is
Town,
gonna distract-
USA.
Next time, dude,
My
why buy
favorite
a
thing
rifle
is
anywhere else?
guys on top of this here and guys in that unit right there.
Come on.
You're a nerd. Deal with it.
Nerd.
All right, now. So here they come.
Eric is deploying.
Oh, indeed.
God, this is.
Yeah, we're going to show some of the terrain variants, including it's not Star Wars
Could you
terrain
still
because
get
Lord
me
knows we don't
behind
have
there?
that
If- or
license,
is it-
but it is very Snow
we'll-
Planet
I mean,
themed.
we'll-
It looks great.
we'll,
and some more
adjudicate it as
rusted
normal.
out
It is
looking
covered.
terrain. We're going to show that
Hofsburg.
soon after these guys get a few turns in. Who was that?
So I have a question.
Anubis.
Is there a reason why they're all bunched up?
No.
Are you used to playing war games where things have been
Yes.
bunched up? I would recommend deploying this guy at the bottom of these stairs so that you can
okay.
get up there really fast.
Yeah,
and use that to your.
most war games.
Actually, they're setting up. I'll show you right now.
Yeah, grab something.
Because it's
right.
like, you have your
So
units, right?
this one is, and really these are skins that we're showing. Where's going to be the best
Oh,
camera
yes,
angle?
it's just a different layer.
Yeah,
right?
so it's basically like ice limbed and frosted looking. It looks really great on a snow mat that we have. So this is probably what people were referring to as a Star Wars set because it looks kind of Hothish.
Yeah,
actually.
yeah.
What?
So
deploy
this is
behind
one of our stretch goals to get
Oh,
to
well, it
being
will
able to
still
order
be
this skin
covered?
instead of the skin you see
obscuring.
around the table
Okay.
here.
Yeah.
Another one,
Oh, this is so cool.
and I'll show these again at the end, is this sort of like decrepit, rusted out version. Again, you can go see close-ups of this on the Kickstarter page as well. This is one of my favorite ones to have on the table. We got a really cool looking mat from GameMat.eu that goes well with this one. And I'll show these again.
So you can do normal deployment as normal deployment, Jerry, and if you want to infiltrate, that is available to you.
Yeah, so I should infiltrate just so everybody can see it, right?
Yes. Now
So
you can
I can take
now
this-
you want to do a regular infiltration or a
Regular infiltration
full
should
infiltration?
be fine.
Okay.
So this is a regular infiltration, and I can place it basically anywhere on my half of the map.
Correct. We'll say that the half is this line on the containers. Now you can deploy on top of cover.
Yeah. Yeah, I absolutely
That's
can.
great.
So now,
Like, I'm not even mad. I'm like, this is such a cool feature.
yeah, so you can lay down.
So a cool thing about Infinity is the ability to go prone, and
Yeah.
if you go prone and you are shooting from a elevated position, the terrain that you are lying down will act as cover.
Yeah, that's what I figured, right?
An elevator is just relative, I assume, right? Elevated to your target.
Correct.
Yeah.
Whoever is shooting at you from below will have will suffer the cover penalty.
There you go. So he's been here for a week and a half.
Would you like
Yeah.
that marker to be prone?
Yeah,
Because you can deploy prone.
exactly.
That's cool.
I've been sleeping there for a week.
Yeah.
And now,
Look,
In
I have
anticipation of this
coffee.
moment.
You didn't even know your friends were
Donut.
coming here. It's like, holy shit, that's Joe.
yeah, exactly.
Who are those assholes?
All right, I'm ready. These guys are ready to go.
Yes, exactly, Wikipedia.
All right, you ready? Wiki.
He knows how it works.
Yeah, he knows
You don't
Wiki.
stake a joint out for a week and be clean.
Those are some tests.
Yes.
That's a will. That's
Exactly.
a real
Skill
will
check.
check.
Listen, you learn things about yourself. You might not have wanted to know them.
Right. So is it? So you deployed?
Yep.
Do I start?
You are are you deployed?
Yes.
Okay, so you deployed first. Jerry will go first. On your next active turn, you can attempt to combat jump.
Yep.
This is about 2/3 of a $79 set. I'll show the rest of the board later. This
Yeah,
is a
yeah, yeah.
piece of stretch goal terrain later.
All right. 1 token. I'm gonna run my ass off over
Your
here.
Asnoff.
8 inches.
My assin off.
Yeah.
Yes.
You're Richard Asnoff.
Full 8.
Okay.
Another one over here. Actually, he's safe.
Well, currently,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, currently. I'll come back to him. So these 8s I can get from the base to here.
Oh, yeah, that son of a bitch.
Base
He's
to
got
here.
a clear shot from that freaking goddamn
Yeah, I know, right?
shit tower.
Listen, I'm just as mad as you are.
Yeah.
So,
I'm going to combat jump right on top of you.
unfortunately, you
I
cannot.
know.
Can you just do it and take the penalty?
There's no you
I
cannot
mean-
combat jump onto terrain.
but what if you could?
But what if you could, guys?
Really? Come on.
Maybe an Infinity 2.
Yeah.
The sequel. All right. Let's see what happens. I just want to see
crazy?
what,
Yeah.
I just want to see what happens. Everybody is set up. It's
Okay.
a lot of flavor.
Okay, so I get 4 orders.
Currently,
5.
you would normally get 5, but
Yeah.
My one guy's not deployed.
his commando is in a ship, does not provide orders.
But his base set, didn't his base set have?
It has 3
3.
grunts and a lieutenant.
Oh, okay.
Or does it?
Dun dun dun. For lack of a better term.
Okay.
What's next?
I don't know.
I'm very excited.
Lamb.
You can tell he's excited because of the foot-to-foot action.
Well, no, it's that. It's
Yeah, yeah.
Sideways,
It's like
it's a shimmy that
It's
indicates
the-
excitement.
It's the daddy dance.
the daddy dance.
It's the
It's a thing?
oh yeah, man. It's after you have a baby and you realize the only way you're ever going to get to sleep is to vibrate in a very specific way.
To be constantly in motion.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, so in order for me to get up to here and into cover,
It's going to be a 2 move.
2 move. So what I could do is spend 1 order to get up. No, no. Yeah, to get up. If I go there,
Yes.
Jerry, would you like to declare an ARO?
Yeah, I'd like to shoot him and shoot him and shoot him.
oh fuck off.
Is that a possibility?
You tell me.
One person.
Oh, 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always
Don't
always
forget-
our,
don't forget
there's always our
Jackass
Lord
up on
and
the
Savior
friggin-
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
What did they call him in Navy SEALs?
God.
God.
Just God. Right, so that's well within. That's the middle there. So it's -3.
And that's just the Fusilier.
So are you taking an ARO?
Yes.
Okay. So you would replace this this marker, with your model because he is firing.
Yes.
It would technically count as a surprise shot. which would incur a penalty. Actually, no. Since it's an arrow, this wouldn't be a surprise shot.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Had you
Yeah.
taken the surprise shot on your active turn, it would have given an additional -3 modifier to whoever's shooting at you.
Oh, it's just another
You're just
ability.
like,
Advanced.
yeah, basically.
That's
Yeah.
getting,
You
that's
say
getting,
booga booga booga.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
All
that's
right.
getting a picture.
And so yeah, it's pretty dope. So
Yeah.
I mean, how many of these figures can take AROs?
As many as can
As
see.
many that can see.
Oh, okay. So this guy can shoot too if he wants to.
Absolutely.
Okay. So that I feel like that is okay at the
This
32.
33 inches.
Oh.
It's past 33, so it's going to be a huge penalty.
It's a massive penalty, but let's see what happens.
Let's
Yeah.
let's roll the dice of life, right?
right here. So that is a huge penalty. So we're talking about a total of -6.
Yep. What are you doing for your second
I'm shooting.
shooting? Are you splitting it?
Yep.
Okay. Where are you splitting these?
I'm gonna try and get.
That's so interesting. What a cool choice, though.
Yeah.
You get these 3 shots. So you're like breaking up to this
Yeah.
cover, and
Because-
you're just shooting, just like spreading shots.
Yeah,
out.
because then what I want to do is use another order if I survive this to get to
And
the
then
wall,
start
cover, and
focusing.
then start focus firing.
Yeah. Right,
Because I was like, oh, I could double move, but then that's kind of a wasted. It felt a little wasted if I did.
you don't want to do it. That's fine.
I'm gonna go for him up there up top. I got line of sight. Yeah, I can get his head over here.
Uh-oh.
saying?
Unanticipated.
Can I shoot down him and shoot down that line of sight and get his head?
I don't think you can see enough of this guy.
Okay.
And typically, the only reason you can see him is because of the base
Elevated
base.
bases.
So typically, I do have templates.
Always an
They
interesting
do come with
choice.
little.
Oh,
The
okay.
silhouette
The base
rating,
set comes
right?
with little templates that you can
Gotcha.
put next to the
Okay.
model. So you technically can't see that guy. You can see this guy and you can see that guy.
Okay.
So however you want to spread
So
them.
glad.
Yeah, I'm wonderful.
Quite. I'm well pleased.
Well, let's say I'm going to try 1 on him and then 2 on that guy. Or-
Good choice
Yeah.
because this is a higher value model. So let's resolve the 1-to-1 over
Yep.
here. The penalties are -3, we said.
Yeah.
yeah, so it's
Well,
going to be even.
-6 for you because of cover.
Yeah.
Right.
-3 for you.
So I have an 8.
8 and
6. Right? So it's.
well, -6, correct. So 6 versus 8. 1 roll here.
Oh, that's 20, so. No.
This is the number. It's almost the number of the beast. In any
Okay.
case, it's bad for
It's
him.
a success. You take a hit.
Oh,
We can go ahead and resolve that now. Do an armor check. It is combi rifle 13.
1, so 12.
Arm 1, yeah, so 12 or higher. That's not a successful roll. You have a wound.
Oh, that
Actually,
was-
no, you are
He's unconscious.
You have a
Okay.
nap.
You're really great at this game.
Yeah, I'm getting there. I'm like rolling high against on the wrong ones. And then
Yeah,
rolling,
oddly enough,
Now-
this is the game where you don't want to roll.
Yeah.
I had thought that Eric won these type of streams. That's what I had heard previously.
No, I win no sponsor streams.
Oh, it's the other way around.
It's the other way around. Every other stream, I kill them.
So this is technically your fault.
Yeah. Way to go, Wayne.
I'm just like wiggling with
I'll,
excitement. I
Yeah.
forgot how cool this was.
Yeah, this is
Got a little
actually
excitement shimmy
Well,
amazing.
no,
going.
it's just that it's like that. There's so many things. There's so many things that make it tough to get into and play a war game, right? And it's just like I'm having the best time.
Yeah.
I just remember how great. Please bring more people into my line of fire.
Yeah, great. Well, now then, let's play around with the
So this is the
drop.
truth of the matter is that
jump him in,
you are devouring him.
5 stars.
and you're having a great
5
time.
stars would respond again.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's,
Okay, we're gonna drop.
So he is now revealed. He is a target. You don't have to try and discover him. Everyone can just lay into him.
Okay, I'm gonna drop this guy down, behind his
His lieutenant?
Yeah,
Or-
that guy. Possible
Who knows?
lieutenant.
That's possibly
so exciting.
lieutenant.
Yeah, come on over. I'm so excited about
So
this.
you have to expend
True.
an entire order
True.
to do that. So we'll put that there. The template is...
I just saw it. It was here.
I think it was.
There it is. Place this anywhere on open terrain.
Okay. Oh, this is so cool.
place this up your ass.
Hey, what are we shooting?
It's getting blue in here.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
dude,
yeah,
this
this
is so good,
yeah, yeah.
dude. But dude,
I
like
understood
this,
the tenor of the event coming in.
this jump guy, like this is he is going to earn his weight in points.
Right?
If he succeeds, if he makes a successful jump,
Well, very center of the map, right?
the arrow has to point towards the center of the map. But you can place that template anywhere in open
terrain.
Oh, that's an
This is
interesting
fun as
ballot.
shit.
This
Okay.
is so cool because then I could drop him down, shoot him, and then spend more orders on him.
It has
Yeah.
to point towards the center
Now, once
of the
he
map
gets
always.
in, well,
It's just a play, an anchor for
Right.
actual value.
So,
Yep.
Keek, is it a skill check now?
Okay, so
Yes,
what
it's
am
a skill check. Turn that towards here, that arrow.
Okay.
There you go. You can put him anywhere in that template. I would recommend putting him at least 8 inches away from the mobile brigada, because that if you perform an action within 8 inches of any model, that's technically their zone of control.
Okay.
So he can hear you.
Oh, interesting.
So
okay.
if you drop down within 8 inches of him, he can say, "What the fuck," and then turn around.
But
And
outside
that
of
would
8
screw
inches, he
up
just
all-
ignores the
yeah,
orbital
all
drop.
all of your awesome
Shit.
actions after that.
Yeah, that's cool.
And much like other war games, there's no pre-measuring. So
Here,
Oh, okay.
please go back over. I don't like this.
I am
Good. I hope this is reeling because
Now,
I'm all up in
the-
your
I am
shit.
uncomfortable.
the
All up in your shit.
Oh, no, you got to roll, though.
yeah.
yeah,
I know, yeah.
the worst part is he has to roll in your
Box?
dice tray.
Ugh!
What am I trying to get?
The physique stat of the Sea Commando is 11, so you get 11 or under.
This is the most exciting roll of the entire game.
This is
Yeah.
so cool.
This is the most exciting roll.
5. Yes.
This is not the
You should-
rolling zone.
Yeah, it's not the rolling
That's
zone. So
Jack
just move
dice.
that over. That's good.
Roll it again.
Roll it again.
So the Sea Commando drops behind Jerry's line.
Yeah.
And you can remove that template, and that's where the Sea Commando comes in.
That's so cool.
Now,
You can assume the pose upon landing.
oh yeah.
Yeah,
Come on.
And then it's just like,
One of
come on.
one of several accepted landing poses.
Yeah.
As per best practices.
yeah.
So
We're going here.
since
We're going it that way.
the
Little chord mix-up
Akali's
situation going.
Sea Commando is deployed, he doesn't generate an order because he doesn't generate an order until your next turn. So
Okay.
you have 2
make cheese.
orders
I can make
remaining.
cheese as well.
I recommend
That's a
that you
stream I
spend
would
it.
do.
on
Oh
him.
God, yeah.
In fact, it could be said that I enjoy doing it. Perhaps too much so.
I respect you. So yeah, dude, it's time for him
This
to
is so
feast.
cool.
This is a dark buffet.
So that jump doesn't allow me to. That's the only move you can make.
It's an entire order.
Jump is
Now you
real
start
deal.
spending orders for him to open fire.
That's the raddest thing. Okay, so first I'm gonna. Can you move me 4 towards the stairwell? I'm gonna try and get behind.
Him?
Yeah.
Over here.
Yeah, kind of towards that right podium.
Go here.
Yep.
Okay, can do.
I want to try and see if I can get into some. And now we're gonna fire at.
the mobile brigada.
Yes.
Okay, so the
I
mobile
gotta eat
brigada
this fucking thing.
cannot react.
That's a terrible situation you're in
Yeah.
right now.
You can't double fire, right?
I can't. No, I can't react. Is it because of my line of sight?
Your line of sight.
180
You
degree
can't see him.
front arc.
So that was you have to recognize that the possibility of a combat jet might exist. So you got to position dudes to try and
To watch
cover-
the back?
to watch the back lines.
This is like the division all
This
over
is
again.
so cool. Here, let's see what happens.
Okay, so that was one
One
of the
order.
orders.
Well, you move 4. Are you going
Yep.
to finish that order by shooting?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do that. You got 3 shots at an exposed mobile brigada plus 3 because there's no cover. Or range. Plus 3 because of the range. No penalty because he's out in the open. So you got a ballistic skill of
13,
16.
16
A
with
brutal
the bonus.
A
Yeah.
brutal event is about to take
16.
place.
So you got 3 dice, 16 or under.
Yep.
How many shots land?
Are you fucking kidding me?
One of the shots land. 19 and 18. Those are great rolls.
I know they're
in
great
some other
rolls.
game.
And
Man, in other games that we play, together, Eric, dynamite rolls.
Dynamite. Like, man, I am on
Like
top.
that would have elicited a clap from another table as opposed to just from
right.
Jerry here.
The mobile brigada gets shoot in his rear end.
Bing.
Yeah, so we need a armor check on that rear buttock.
You bet.
The buttocks?
Now armor check is 4. Now I keep this calculation. This is the one. This is the only one that I don't know. So let me see if I can do it.
Okay.
My armor is 4. So I have subtracted 4 from his.
Combi rifle damage of 13.
Oh, from the damage. It's off the damage.
off the
Okay.
damage.
So I need to roll 9 or higher.
Correct.
Okay.
Oh, fascinating.
There we go. I got it.
So a little better than 50-50 odds on this.
Yeah.
But you do have 2 wounds.
13.
All right, so that's a success. You have to make a guts check.
Because I'm very special.
Well, because it's
So that's
shite in your
willpower
ass.
on the mobile brigada, which is 13.
Correct. So 13 or under, normal skill check. Normal stat check.
5.
All right, so he is unaffected. He gets to do nothing. He,
But
he is
I can turn,
concerned.
right?
you can turn. You do feel the impact of the bullet.
Yeah.
So you can change facing.
Yeah, because I want to be able to issue AROs.
Yeah.
So now things
That's-
went
that's
horribly wrong.
Delightful.
Right? Like, it was so cool.
Have you ever seen the boardroom scene in RoboCop, like the first one? Like you have 20 seconds to comply. That's the situation.
You're backing up
20
to,
seconds to
oddly
comply.
enough, a miniature display, much like in RoboCop.
A beautiful diorama has been prepared.
Yeah, here we go. Another order. Move me 4 more inches towards that podium.
Over here?
The stairs or the column?
So
That column, yeah.
this, it's as simple as it is. This I actually love because the guy came down and he's just doing that tight thing, popping off,
Yeah, and
Firing-
and now it's just gone horribly awry.
Yeah.
It's like the rays. Like
No!
Yeah.
And we're going to fire some more.
Okay.
Would you like to declare an ARO?
Well, yeah, I'll shoot back.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean-
one shot.
One shot. So you got 3. I've got one shot.
Plus 3s.
Plus 3s for everybody.
All around.
Yes.
We can safely assume.
Yeah.
So you got a 16,
16.
here
16.
with 3
Don't
dice.
worry, I'm going to roll 3
16 runner
20s.
and 3 dice.
No big deal.
You have a 16 as well,
I do.
with 1 die.
All right, here we go. I'm very excited, Josh.
You're going to die. Come
6,
on.
10, and a 19, so that's 2 successes.
2 successes.
You got to get above a 10.
16.
The mobile Bagrada
Are you fucking kidding me?
This guy's aces.
already takes a shot that bounces off his rear end. He turns around, pulls up his rifle, and just holds it there
Yeah, he just
while
like
taking
picks a
3
bullet out of the
shots
fucking air.
and shoots you right in between the eyes.
So am I crazy? One of yours is a 16 too, though, right?
No.
No, it was a 19.
What's the one up in the corner?
A 6.
This is a 10 and a 6.
I mean,
No,
it
10
adds
plus
to
6.
16.
10 plus 6 is 16.
Oh, I'm looking at the rolled. No, I'm.
Yeah.
So my angle on that looks like
Yeah.
the 16 is up.
But 10 plus
I
6
got
is
it.
16. So
Yes.
Like,
Same.
Dude, what? Dude,
yeah. So again, it's a movie.
Sponsored stream. Put that unconscious token next to this awesome combat jump, dude.
on.
He's not dead.
No, he's not dead.
You got a
Just
medic?
doesn't generate an order and costs you 3 orders to this.
Well, yeah, and you still have to pay insurance on it.
Yeah, I know.
Workman's
I mean, look at the,
Exactly.
that suit. Do you know how much that freaking suit cost?
It's got the
panel?
wings and shit. I mean, it seems very nice. Yeah.
Now, was that your lieutenant?
No.
Okay.
Thank God.
You do have a lieutenant order remaining if you want to spend that.
No, I'm good for now.
Are you?
I know.
That is the end of the current active
Whoa.
turn. Jerry, generate your orders.
Okay.
I mean,
Orders,
it looked cool.
orders have been generated. Now, I have Johnny Snipes up here with pretty clean shots, it seems like. What are we looking at here? Fig.
Fig you.
Now, I can shoot at this figure here. Maybe? You tell me.
I'm going to say yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
There's
through
enough of
the,
them
through the
also.
tank thing?
It's covered.
It's just covered.
Yeah. Well, how far away are we?
Oh, that's a
Well,
cool.
you can't measure now. Oh. If you want to shoot, then
do-
you measure.
I do want to shoot.
All right, then let's measure.
I bet it's 17
cool.
inches.
Telling stories about me again? Oh, jeez.
Yeah. There we go.
Yeah.
We've got 21 inches.
So it's -3.
Correct.
-3, and I'm going to fire 3 shots at this special man.
Okay.
Mobile Brigada's
That's a
ballistic
woman.
skill is 3, or it's 13.
Okay.
This is the Spectre.
Oh, Spectre. Ballistic skill is 12,
Uh-huh.
-3, 9.
Correct. 9 with 3 shots. You currently, how many arrows do you have?
1, right? Or no, because it's a.
How many of your models can see the Spectre?
Oh, yeah. 1, 2.
2.
No, actually, this one might be able to get the Spectre now, too.
I'm gonna tell you right now,
Yeah.
it can.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Your orc troop cannot see him.
Yeah.
So you have 2 arrows.
Uh,
How would you like to react?
1, 2. That one's dead. Never mind.
He is currently sleeping with the fishes.
The fishies. Yes.
Les poissons.
Uh-huh.
Now, so you are sending up. He's sending up individual shots.
Yep.
I have 3 shots that I can put down here.
Spread between those 2
Yeah,
targets.
that's 2. That's
Okay,
really
Any targets that you can see.
I'll do 2 here and 1 here.
Okay,
So let's resolve this one here.
These 2. -3 to our checks here.
Yep.
So that's a BS of 9.
Yeah, 9 for me as well.
versus 9. So 9s. You're rolling 1 die
Oh, right.
because you are only taking 1 shot in an arrow.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
An aerial,
Even though it's 2
you need to resolve them face to face.
Okay.
Individually, because it can
Now,
cancel.
had you
Right.
had 2 different colored die, then you could just
Then it would
say
be
this
fine,
one is
yeah.
this modeled as.
Kiko, do you have 2 color
13.
die?
Of course I do. He failed on his arrow
Let's
shot.
not be crazy.
I rolled a 7 and a 10.
Okay,
So the 7 hits.
7 hits. You need an armor check here on this model.
So
On this
1,
Fusilier.
13, so 12.
You have 1 armor
Yep.
base. The combi rifle is 13, so that brings your roll target number to 12.
Yep.
You also uncover.
Oh,
so these
okay.
Tank, what are they called? Tank traps.
Tank traps.
Tank trap.
Tank trap gives you an additional 3 to your armor.
Okay, cool.
So,
So
that
nines.
brings it down to to a
9.
9. So you got a 9 or higher.
Technically,
armor
they're
roll.
called check hedgehogs. I didn't know that either until we
Hey,
started making them.
13.
Well done. She
Finally.
successfully makes an armor check. She gets just behind.
So now, so what's the poop situation?
We have to see if we have to check to see if she poops.
So?
I mean, really, everyone does.
well, they do.
Everybody
They do, but
poops.
I think we need
But-
to
but is
determine
she
whether it
pooping
happens
now?
now. Yeah.
right. Now, so dish it up.
Your willpower, her willpower
Power's
is
12.
a 12, so you get a 12 or under regular skill check. That
No,
is a
that's a 19.
So she gets to move 2 inches out of
Well, let's
line
go to
of
Vegas,
fire.
guys.
But if she moves anywhere within 2 inches, that doesn't bring her out of line of sight. But if she goes prone,
Yeah. I like the prone concept.
she cannot be seen by the specter.
Exactly. All right, that's cool. Now we resolve
Sure.
the other shot.
Yeah.
So this is one dice to 1 dice.
You got it.
9s.
9.
Nine.
Ooh, wait a minute. Is that? Did we determine the range on this?
Oh, we
guy?
didn't. That's different.
That's a lot
That,
farther.
I'm going to guess, is 31.
Damn.
Because we did check it. I remember. 31. So it's.
31. So
I know you've been playing war games for a very
Same
long
rolls.
time.
so it's 9s.
It's not 31 inches, guys. Maybe 31 and change.
Yeah, it's still the same. It's under.
Sniff, sniff.
So the
So I thought it was
limiter on the template of
was
Kami Rifle was
32.
32. So it's just a -3.
Yep.
So -3 on your guys' checks, which brings you down to 9s.
Nice. So, it's
So
Same.
face-to-face rolls,
Ready?
same. Roll off.
4.
4, and you over.
Way
Okay,
over.
so you land a shot on the Spectre, way
Okay.
up here. Your
Little
grunt,
guy.
little grunt.
He's like, don't you spec to me?
Okay, Spectre does have.
Cover.
Did we factor in cover? -3, -3.
Probably not.
Probably not.
Okay, so say it was.
You rolled over.
Yeah.
Let's have you roll again.
Yeah,
So,
so-
it's -6.
And I had a 4 though.
-6. So you do the math.
Yeah, so it was.
10.
Yeah, originally it was a 9, so then another 3 for the cover
Was 6?
would have been 6. I had a 4, so it still would have hit.
Okay.
Adequate.
Spectre takes a hit. Spectre armor is probably not very much.
Spectre armor is great, actually. It's 1.
It's absolutely
Plus
wonderful.
cover.
Yeah.
So you got a 4.
Or higher.
A 4 armor.
Yeah.
Versus combi rifle, 4 -3. 13 is a 9. 9
Yes. Yes. Okay. No. Here we go.
Let's see if for Spectre can survive this shot.
No!
Spectre takes a wound. That would put the Spectre into an unconscious state.
What?
Yeah. Damn it.
Yeah.
This little freak over here.
Please give me a break. You took a shot in the ass, and then I got killed for it.
Well, that's, yeah.
He's kind of right.
Yeah.
That
That'll
guy's
learn
a
you.
total douche, and he should not have been able to make that shot.
I'm taking it though.
Okay.
Infinity, bro.
I'm going to expend a token.
Oh.
Up here.
It's so great because this dude up here nullified this threat on
I
this board, so
know.
he's cleared the lane so he can
Literally.
move at will.
Yeah, exactly. The issue is that I'll never see those guys again. He's never going to put him out here again for me to shoot at. Mobile Brigada coming in.
Glorious track record.
Oh yeah, he's
He puts models away.
A decorated veteran.
Yeah.
Right.
so it's 1, 2, 3, right?
Yep.
We have yet to flip any tables with it, but I'll get behind that statement.
I mean, this is the terrain for it.
Yeah, seriously.
Like, you're not going to really do much damage.
No?
Okay.
And it feels good.
Now I am going to move the Mobile Brigada to the edge of this.
And shoot through the rungs of the ladder? Come on.
Yes. And shoot
I'm gonna
through
shoot
the
the
rungs.
shit out of
It's
you.
not as though when I was making that ladder, I thought, man, it'll be fun to shoot guys through
And
Can I
that
get an
ladder.
arrow on that?
Through the rungs.
Yes, you get an arrow.
Yeah. Through the rungs of the fucking ladder.
Yeah.
All right. Now,
I'm gonna Brigada you.
So the awesome visual I have here is the grunt actually
Yeah, it's like-
props his rifle on the
ladder.
rung.
on the ladder.
Exactly.
no, dude, it's the bipod thing. It's like,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
He's just ready. He heard what this Mobile Brigada
Yeah.
did just recently.
To his comrade in arms
He's
who
like,
dropped from space.
guy-
I'm really
took
scared,
out
but I'm set up.
Get in there without screwing it up. I can't.
it's so tight. Here we
Yeah.
go. So, boys, do we think that is cover?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes,
God,
here's the
yeah.
model.
Okay, so it's cover for cover.
Yeah.
Cover for
Plus
cover.
3, plus 3, minus 3, minus 3.
We're
rolling
straight.
BS.
We're straight.
straight BS.
Straight BS.
Right
skills.
over the dice cam.
Nice. All right, you ready?
Yeah. Let's
So
do it.
your BS is what?
12.
My BS is 13. Let's do it.
Cool.
So 3-1.
Yep.
Okay. Do we want to check to see if there's any more items? He fucked up.
Yeah.
No other arrows
Ding, ding,
are
ding, ding,
available.
ding, ding.
3 hits.
Damn, really?
Bad news for
Yeah. For the guy
Johnny
behind
Fusilier here.
Johnny Ladders.
Let's do three armor checks.
Sure.
You do get a +3.
Plus 3.
Because
Now-
of the ladder.
Now,
So I'm down to-
your dice rolls, they've been dynamite.
Yeah.
Dynamite.
High.
Yeah.
Hi.
This is
Yeah,
where you
except-
want
yeah,
those dice rolls.
Yeah. So it's 8s.
This
So
is
you got-
actually easy. Just roll high again.
Or no.
So it's
9s.
correct 9s, 9 or higher, to survive on every one of these rolls.
Are you
Those
kidding
horrible.
me?
Those will be
3, 2,
great.
2, and
Those
3?
will be great when
This
you're
is
trying to shoot people,
ridiculous.
but that's not what you want right now. You take 3 shots right into the solar plexus. All of them. There's a nice
Like straight through.
It's like the bullets bounced through the ladder
like
and
this.
like just
Yeah,
carved
this
up my
nice
The ladder
insides.
actually acts as a funnel.
Yeah.
A natural lens.
Exactly.
Creates a
A
tight
natural
grouping.
lens
What
through
is
which
going
lead became more
on?
deadly.
But so normally we would put an unconscious token, but
No,
he
you
took
just-
3 wounds and he is basically
Yeah.
turned into a fine mist.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just see entrails like spooling down the ladder.
It's no good.
It's like a slinky of intestine.
Roselle is trying to comfort you here.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate it.
Okay. 2 more orders.
Just when you think a ladder could help.
I mean, yeah. Listen, ladder
I don't know. Is there a...
did its job.
No, that...
It adjusted a number by 3, as was its purpose. Oh, that guy.
That guy's a...
I like that everybody else here is basically a cover support team for this guy just stalking the field.
Brigada!
Yeah, exactly.
So there's actually a
Okay.
game term in Infinity for grunts that just stay in the back line. They're called cheerleaders because all they do is generate orders.
generate
they
order
just stand
tokens,
back there
right?
and
Yeah.
generate order tokens for the real meat of your list
Right.
to perform.
No, I mean,
which
it's,
was
it's like the
yeah.
stormtroopers. It's like think about the blockade runner. It's like a bunch of stormtroopers just generating action tokens for Darth Vader.
Yeah, exactly.
He just goes through the whole ship, no problem. All right, here. My turn's done.
Oh, good.
It's been suggested that we're playing shoots and ladders.
Yeah.
You get a good,
Okay,
you get a good
so I
chuck
get-
out of that
So,
one, Rumgar.
Eric,
No, it's like back
how
in the day,
many
it's like
order
shoots and ladders,
tokens do you
27.
generate?
2 and a
Right.
lieutenant.
Okay. Dire straights.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and put these away.
Just eat him.
Are you spending your first order?
Yes.
It's just, I just gotta cover all these lines.
You think?
Yep.
And even to the thing you're saying earlier about being constantly playing constant engage, this aspect, the ARO aspect of it,
Is so
of
cool.
being engaged when your opponent has their turn.
There's no screwing around on your cell phone
Yeah.
while your opponent decimates your army.
No, the only time the cell phone comes out is to show them
To
where
show that
you
hidden
put your
counter.
hidden
Exactly.
fucking
Figure.
camouflage
The
asshole.
way that we screw around this. Sorry, distracted immediately. Said what?
Yeah, I'm gonna come around here. So we'll have cover off of this. Yeah.
Yep.
And I'm gonna shoot that Brigada. Definitely got line of sight.
Yep. You got cover-to-cover shots.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's get a range, see if there's an additional penalty.
Should be pretty healthy.
Looks like it's 15 plus inches.
Yeah.
That gets you to, you're within. Yep. So range bonus nullifies the cover penalty. So you guys are just shooting straight skills.
Exactly.
Ballistic stats.
So I am going to use the dodge ARO.
Ooh.
Because your physique is so incredible.
Because I'm a
Excellent
roboid.
choice.
Right?
So your physique is
14.
the
Yes,
ballistic
14.
skill on the orc is 14.
Oh.
Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, dude, this is the battle of
This is
this is the battle of the giants.
Yeah.
And since you are only rolling a single die, much like shooting back,
Yeah.
this will allow you to, if you succeed on a dodge,
Yeah.
move 2 inches out of line of fire.
Exactly. I'm
very
going
cool.
to use that basically to eat up
His
a bunch of
order
action
to
tokens.
get him to chase. You are attempting to train Eric.
Yeah, exactly.
3, 1, dodge, both 16s.
All 20s.
Well, I have a 14, right?
Correct. You have a 14. Yours is also a 14. You got a single hit at a 12.
Yeah.
So you got to get
I hate dice
12 or
boxes.
higher without going over a
14.
14.
You remember how much I hate dice boxes? This is why I hate dice boxes.
7.
Okay. So
Inadequate.
his 12 beats your 7. So you take a bullet.
Yep.
Armor check.
Armor check.
Hilarious.
On this bad boy is 14.
So
the combi
interesting.
Rifle, yeah.
The Mobile Brigada's base armor is a 4.
Oh, right. Okay.
Plus cover.
Yep.
So that brings your armor up to a 7.
Right.
Minus, so it's you're taking that 7. You're
Yeah.
taking it away from the combi rifles.
13.
13 damage.
Right.
5 or higher. No,
5 or higher.
6 or higher.
Yeah.
6 or higher.
Should be able to do it.
Yeah.
3.
You will take a wound.
So can he still move now or no?
No.
Okay.
If he fails his poop check, his guts roll, he will be able to move 2 inches out of line of fire.
Right. Which is a willpower check.
A willpower check.
13 or higher. Or 13 or lower.
It is 13 or lower. It's a regular check.
7.
You wanted to actually fail this, but you girded your
Whatever. My
Your
cyber
loins,
loins.
your
Yeah.
cyber
Cyber
loins,
loins.
That's
and
where I
you're
was
just
gonna
like, come at me, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
Come right at me.
Right.
Bruh.
So what's
Bro.
next?
I'm going to spend another one and shoot you
Do the same thing.
again.
Are you gonna try to attempt another dodge or shoot back? Now
or
his
kill.
orc has 2 wounds.
Oh, so he's tough.
Yeah, so
He's
you
like a
can't
Brigada.
technically kill him because you're only taking 1 shot.
Right. So I'll try to pull back again.
Okay.
Okay.
Dodge roll of 14.
14.
Ballistic
Okay,
skill
so
14. So 3 to 1.
Yep.
Jerry has an 11.
Hey, 226.
You rolled horribly.
What?
So you have 3 successes, but they're so low that Jerry's 11 of a success cancels all of those out.
All right. It feels great.
So not only does a successful dodge deny
Metallic guy.
all damage,
Yeah.
All damage. Oh, okay.
you can move 2 inches.
Yep. And I will.
Now Jerry is sidling back 2
Yep.
inches out of line of fire of the orc troop.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool. So I would have had to use the move first on this action, right?
It's always going to be moved first.
It can be a shoot.
Can it
and
be a shoot move?
Depending on the
I believe you.
I'm just wondering,
would you
like,
like?
can I
Yeah,
get? Can
you're
I
the
actually, because what I want to do is I want to see if I can move. Yeah. I'll move up here.
Okay, so that's your first is a 4.
Well, so that was the second. Well, that would have been the shoot and then move. No, you can't do that.
For Operation Ice Storm, hey, you move and then shoot.
Okay.
So we'll just play with those rules.
Well, then I'll spend the lieutenant token and get up behind the.
Oh no, he's revealed his lieutenant.
What it was.
Oh, 10 knows. Haha.
Can you see him?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, Jesus, that's pretty damn good if you can.
Okay. So I gotta start dumping these tokens into hurting this person.
Yeah.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 actions.
Correct. You generate 5 orders. And your lieutenant order,
This is like a rain of fire coming down.
assuming
on
that your
this guy.
Spectre was not your lieutenant.
Yeah, he wasn't. All right. So I have to get up into that zone to deal with this Urukai. And I will. I should be able to expend 1 order on move, and never be exposed.
Everyone bends down.
Yeah,
It's like.
Nah, he can't see.
There's no way. Yeah.
Nope.
Now, I can expend another order, pop out, and fire 3 shots.
Correct. You will both be within range for a bonus, but you'll both be in cover, so you'll be shooting straight BS stat.
Right.
Yep. So straight
Ballistic
BS
skill.
stat in this case is 11 to your 14.
14.
Yeah. So 3 at 11 or under, and 1 at. You can also choose to dodge. It's up to you.
Yeah, but my physical skills is the same, so
Okay.
it's like, why not hit the.
That's a great roll.
Yeah, finally.
We got a 9 over here. Do you beat a 9?
I have an 11
All right. What else do you have?
and a 5.
Okay, so his 9 beats your 5, but your 11 does cancel out his 9, so you do land one hit on the orc.
Yeah.
All
The
right.
orcs,
It's got a forearm.
arm is 4 plus 3 because of the cover. so you're
So
looking at
6. Right?
a 6 or higher.
So this is a tough motherfucker.
12.
Yes, that's
Okay.
a successful. You can also now we make a poop check.
Poop.
Poop! Get that poop!
That's
20.
a failed poop check. So you have to move 2 inches out of line of fire. So you'll have to move back.
Backwards?
Yep. So he cannot see you and shoot you.
That's still going to be in line of fire, right?
You have to do your best.
Okay.
If you're trying to get away from him, I think you'd want
yeah,
to go
you
over
have to
here.
come
Yeah.
this
Oh,
way.
yeah.
Yeah.
I can come this
Yeah.
way. But that.
Any direction that brings you out of line of fire. So you are
Delicious.
not within line of fire.
Yeah, but it's
Of
the
that
line of fire
person,
of
though.
that one.
And is that the
You-
rule
you
line of
don't-
fire
you-
from where you're taking fire from currently?
Well, you take it right, but you can't move into danger.
Okay, so, I
So
can't
it
move
doesn't have to
there.
be full 2 inches, just as far as you can go without getting hit.
Okay, so like
And if
right there.
and if you can't, then you can't. So go as far as you can without being exposed.
Can you see me?
Yeah, I think yeah.
Fuck off. Yeah? Still?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, somebody else would have to look, but she's there for a reason.
Well, yeah.
Now I don't think I can see you
Okay.
All right.
because of all the terrain.
This dude.
Can still see?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yeah. He can
Okay.
still see you. I mean, and that's just because Jerry placed his
Yeah.
will. So
Yeah, so-
you can't if you cannot escape
spreading
danger,
it.
Yeah.
then you can't
You
escape.
can't. You can't escape danger.
Well, so I'm going to expend another one, and then we're going to
Yeah.
continue the adventure.
Yeah.
Okay.
How would you like to respond?
I'm going to shoot him back.
Okay. So,
right.
14,
11.
11.
Nope.
That's a bad roll.
1 and 6.
2 hits.
Man, I'm dropping these 19s and 20s
Yeah, you hit
like
on
it's
your arc
nobody's
crew.
business.
USDA choice.
So,
So, 4.
4 plus 3, 7 minus 13.
So 6s.
6s on 2 shots. 6 or higher.
Nope. Sure.
You'll take 1 wound.
1 wound. This is the best. And the poop check? No?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you fail, you can't move.
You're kind of in the
If you
spot you're
succeed,
in.
I'm
Yeah.
pinned down. I'm in my
You
own
are pooping.
pooping. Yeah, literally.
No, do you have a token?
It's actually just like a
mean-
little...
So
There's
I'm
a
gonna
ready-made icon for that.
Let's continue.
expend another turn. 3 more. 11 or
That's
better.
a 3.
3.
3 hits.
Well, number 3.
So you're only hit a 3.
Yeah.
Okay. This is where things get interesting.
Really?
Ooh.
On a tie, the
Yeah.
tiebreaker is the
Do
person.
we actually fight?
No. Yes. Fisticuffs.
Pugilism.
Yeah.
The person who rolled closer to their target number wins.
Oh, okay.
Oh. So
Your target number,
is 11.
your target
mine
number?
was a 14.
Jerry wins.
I mean, why not?
Yeah, there you go.
How
All
you
right.
doing, Pat?
Here, so you got
1 hit. Armor check.
Yep. 9.
That's a
That's a
successful
successful
armor check.
yeah.
All right, you ready for more?
Yeah, fuck it.
Here we go.
Is this your last?
Yeah.
Are you spending your lieutenant order?
Yeah. This is my last one here.
So that is your lieutenant.
Oh, it can only be spent by him.
According to the rules. But
I mean,
Well, then
that's
that's how the rules say it, but you know.
Well, here. No, if it can only be expended by him,
Yeah.
then
yeah, because in order to expose your lieutenant, he has to act. When you
Yeah.
spend that.
yeah. Okay.
I still love the sniper all the way up on the top of the train.
Yeah, it was. I was hoping you'd be able to do more work. I should
Yeah.
have focused more.
Oh, right.
Okay.
Nice.
You are set.
Well
Let's
done.
generate orders on this side of the table.
Sure.
2 of them.
It's not tough.
Yes. Whoa. You still
orders.
have this grunt lying prone behind this tank trap.
I know, right? Like, I don't even know what to do with her.
Just put her to work. I mean, you've seen what one roll can do.
Yeah. Not my roles.
The rolls know you're scared of them, and they're
No,
actually...
my dad always told me,
Do your own roles.
these rolls is more scared of you than you is of them.
Unless you show them fear, then they can smell it.
Okay, I'm going to move
Really mixing
her.
analogy.
So she gets up off the ground and
Yep,
moves.
Moves.
So 1 order.
Yep. And
The orc has a better BS.
there you go.
I mean, he could pretty easily murder this cat over
I
here.
can follow BS.
He can kill. He was trained to kill.
So something that you always have to be aware of.
Yep.
Available arrows. And Jerry just missed one.
Oh, on the move?
Yep.
From where? Could I have seen it?
She absolutely could.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'm feeling your pain.
Bitch.
Okay. She can't get there.
She can.
Well, I could get to here and be wide open.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's a great idea.
That's just fantastic.
Yeah,
How
we're saying,
about
we're saying,
we
we're
do
saying the
all
same
that?
thing. We're saying the same thing.
And since you pre-measured, you have to move there.
Oh, okay.
Great minds. Great minds.
Would you like?
Yes, I would. I would love to do an ARO. Is that possible?
Nope. I think. Does that work?
You have to tell us.
Oh, yeah, I would like to.
think-
Yes. I would like to.
I think it is
Can I
possible.
kill? Can I kill that person? Is that
The
okay?
Mobile Brigada has an ARO versus her. This
Yeah, that's
guy
what I
does
think,
not.
too. Yeah. So how ARO are we talking about? This is 32.
This
let's get it.
is
Yeah, it's going to be in that middle range.
middle range, so -3. That was her second move, so she has no response.
Yeah. So -3.
Huh?
4.
Oh, I was using it as a.
Oh, okay. Then you move here. then-
Because I thought this to get unprone.
Nope, it's just worked into a regular movement.
Oh.
That's great too.
But you did
Okay.
spend 2 orders, so
Yeah.
you can react
Okay.
and shoot with 3 your full burst at the Mobile Regatta. Unfortunately, it's -3 for the range and -3 for the cover. So you're -6 on your Fusiliers BS of 12, so 6 or under, which is challenging.
Yeah.
I like
But Mobile Brigada,
how judiciously you phrased that.
base is 13. Subtract 3 for the range.
Correct.
And that's so 10.
10. 50-50 on your single shot.
Okay.
Nope.
Those are all misses.
1.
A 1 is a hit.
Omendron has found his game.
Rolling low is definitely what you want to do in this game.
Yeah.
Armor check.
7.
13. That's not going to do it.
It is
Yeah,
not.
not
That's a
on a
12
1.
you're looking at. So she is unconscious.
Yep.
So
Okay, last lieutenant is going to shoot here.
Okay. So you're putting 3 here.
Yep.
+3, -3 because of the cover, so you're shooting flat. Ballistic
BS.
skill. 14 on the orc with a 3.
Yeah.
Yep.
3 shots.
Yep, so 11.
11
wait, where's the orc shooting?
under. He's under here shooting to that guy.
Oh, that guy. I think we're putting over here. Never mind. Okay, sorry.
So I have +3, -3.
Correct.
So it's base.
+3 for the range, -3 for the cover.
Yep.
Base skill. 11. 1 die.
3 at 14.
3 at 14. That's a 1.
1.
That's a success. That is a 1,
That's a 1?
which is a success.
Yeah.
That's a 7, that's a
7,
6, and a
7,
6.
6.
So
Okay.
his 1 beat your 1 because his
It's closer.
was closer. But your 7 and your 6 beat his 1. So you landed 2 shits.
Two shits.
Two shots.
Two shit yourself.
No, we
on
haven't-
this grunt. So you got 2 armor checks.
Yep. Armor check is, so his armor is 1. So, and the damage is
13.
13. So I need 12 or higher.
An additional +3 to your armor because of cover.
Okay, so 9 or higher.
Yep.
Okay.
2 dice rolls. Because
Yes.
2 shots.
First one's okay.
Correct.
Second one's
Second
okay.
one's also okay.
Yeah, why not?
And a poop check.
I'll answer a question
Hold on.
after that. Make
Hold
that
on.
check.
Poo poo
Willpower is
is 13.
okay.
No.
Okay.
I
He
poop like
skirts
crazy.
back 2 inches.
I start,
God.
I poop like
Like
crazy.
it's like a strip of poop. It
You've
actually
never
flings
seen-
you back.
You have never seen anything like this before.
Question from the chat, Whitefire, how water and stain resistant is the terrain? So it is cardboard. The surface is actually going to be sealed. So if you get some water on this stuff and just dry it off, it's going to be fine. Stains, it's sealed. Like if you put paint on it or ink on it, you're going to put paint or ink on it. But otherwise, it's pretty good. If you let water sit on the edges here, it will wick
in on
into
the
it.
side.
It'll
Yeah.
soak into it. So you really can't do that. An alternative there is you could paint and seal it, but that's not something we're saying as a sort of feature. So it is cardboard. You get water on the edges and let it soak in there, then it will puff up.
Basically, be a decent human being and be careful.
Yeah, be careful with it. Be careful with it.
So I have to try to wipe him out here.
You
I'm going to move
think?
him up to the corner
Yep.
and
Yeah.
start and use one action.
To let it begin.
Exactly.
Yeah, let the
fire
annihilation
three.
Would you
begin.
like to shoot back?
Yeah.
So it's
why
base
not?
rolls 11 to 14.
Yeah.
Correct. That's a 1.
It's a 1.
1.
That's a success, and
Yeah.
that's closer
Yeah,
to your
that's
skill.
it,
Right.
Yeah.
That's closer to your BS. So that's 1 hit. You got
Yep,
an armor
armor
check here.
check.
That's good.
10,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's plenty.
So his armor is really, really tough.
It's 7 essentially now because
Yeah.
of cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to keep trying,
You gotta
Finish
keep trying.
finishing him off.
right?
He's got 1 more wound left.
16.
3
doesn't-
hits.
Yeah, yeah.
1, 2,
This will
11.
probably do it.
This will probably end this.
So you have a current 13 minus 7 is a 6. That's not a 6.
That's a 5. Yep.
That's a 5. So that's your last wound.
Yep.
Hi.
Dude, this is amazing.
Sir, yeah, I cannot wait to continue
We need to put-
exploring all this stuff and
Yeah.
doing cool shit.
On awesome terrain.
awesome
Yeah, on the
terrain.
best
Yes.
terrain in America.
What's funny is now I was like, oh no, that's right. We're talking about my stuff. No, that was fun.
No, exactly.
Like,
We can-
but
we
the
can-
terrain was so great for this game.
we can set it
Well,
up fast.
you know a guy that can get
Exactly.
you some.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You all out there know a Kickstarter that can get you some. See how I tied it in?
So- no, it was very smooth, Lane. It was very smooth.
I
Amazing.
worked that whole time on that.
No. Well, dude, thank you for letting us play around with your stuff.
No, I'm happy I got to bring it out and show it to you guys.
Are we gonna check it out again?
Oh, yeah.
All right, let's do it. That sounds good to me.
Yeah.
Done.
So next time you should bring some of the unpainted the urban stuff.
Yes, I'll actually. That's right. We didn't get a chance to show it. I'll bring it next time.
What I was to say next time, bring it out here and let's mess around with it and see what we can do.
Done.
But anyway, Precious Channel, thank you so much. I'm Jerry. That's Eric. That's Kiko. This is my friend Lane.
Hey guys.
This is the train he's making. It's on Kickstarter. I feel very strongly there will be a link in the channel somewhere for you to enjoy it.
There definitely will.
That's just my feeling about it. Thanks so much for hanging out with us, checking out the terrain, and learning how to play Infinity. We'll see you.